Yeah, you know with KD and Laughing Stock, niggas got that voice. In this crazy world, we gotta make a choice. They say our logic swishy, but we're making noise from the top of the charts. Here the people rejoice. Stop being buck munchers, just get swishy with us. Join the laughter wave, make a fuss. Stop being buck munchers, just get swishy with us. Join the laughter wave, make a fuss.
Yes, mate.
Oh, I've heard of that one.
Yeah,
That,
that's the one, the creepypasta I was talking
oh,
about.
where they just like make them stay awake for.
Yeah, forever.
Fuckload,
It's like,
yeah.
It's horrible.
I'm pretty sure that he's told me about that actually.
Yeah, that's a creepy fucking one, that one.
That is a creepy pasta.
Yeah.
That is one. That is the creepiest usually.
And the thing is, it's properly believable that that's something the Soviet Union would fucking do. What happened if we leave person inside area where they cannot sleep for day on end?
Yeah, because it's interesting as well, because considering as a species we don't actually understand why we need to sleep.
Yeah.
Which is really interesting. We understand we need to, obviously.
Yeah. But we don't understand the process that's happening in the brain.
Yeah. What's actually happening? Which
even
is
the REM sleep. We know that REM sleep's a thing that happens, but
yeah. We know the physical, that it's like your eyes moving around really quickly, and it's which is weird, man. Yeah. Like I was going through a period where I couldn't get into good REM sleep, but I figured it out again now.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the time I go to sleep in my chair because I've honestly figured out it's the most comfortable place at the moment. I don't know why.
Yeah.
It's like as I got older and like if I lie down flat a lot of the time and go to sleep for a while, I get a headache.
Yeah.
And then my back ends up hurting as well when I sleep down flat.
Yeah.
In that, with the lumbar support.
Yeah.
It's just you put it right back. Put your feet up. It's just chill. I don't know what it is.
Yeah. It's not bad.
Oh, fucking tech hobo. I would rather have a bed. I would rather have this set up without a bed, though.
Yeah.
So, I do have a bed in the other place, but I just don't do it. I don't actually have to keep it at the moment. Now, I've been trying to get in contact with my He's called a support worker with his social accommodation, but he ain't. He's an unsupportive worker at most.
Yeah.
I don't even know if he'll qualify that level.
Yeah, the work is implied at most.
Yeah. I need my key to get back in.
Yeah.
I've got more canvases and stuff that I could put up as well.
Yeah.
Make it even sexier.
Yeah.
At the moment, you will see obviously our new thingy here.
Yeah.
Horror movie classics. With,
Created by the Mama Hinken herself.
Diamonds are girl's best friend painter. I need to come up with something shorter for her.
Yeah.
I said she should sell them because they're cool.
Yeah.
I like them. She's doing a Dragon Ball one at the moment for me.
That's pretty cool.
It's the fact that you can do all different kind of ones,
Yeah.
You can literally make whatever somebody wants. And
Whatever
then
you want, they've got an image for it.
You are now the United States champion.
I am.
Just because you've been to the United States.
Everyone knows that.
And that's how you need to qualify.
Yeah. I did stand up in a New York bar.
Mm.
I am officially the winner of New York.
Yeah, and I am the world champion because I've also been in the world.
That's true.
I have been there.
That's right. He has been in that place.
And I've done comedy there too.
That's
like
right.
yourself.
Yeah.
It works.
Yeah. Right, so we heard about some more shitty places to live.
Yeah, man.
Because I've got plenty.
If you're talking about the comedy scene, then I'll agree with Birmingham. England in general, I just don't think the comedy scene in England is just very good compared to everywhere else from what I've heard.
Yeah.
It's not very strong, we need like more people doing like in London. We need like your Joe Rogans doing like comedy mothership and all that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
More stuff like comedy stores
That's the
and all
thing,
that.
it's like you don't see
we
that
need.
really in the UK. There's not like a big comedian who'll go, I'm going to open a spot for new comedians and old comedians to mix and do good comedy.
There are people that do nights.
Yeah, but again,
No
it's more
venues,
like
though.
promoters than actual like comedians themselves. There's no like...
Well, Jason Manford does this.
Yeah, but he's like one of the only ones.
Probably, yeah. I mean,
I
that's
I fucking hella respect that as well. Big ups to the man himself.
Yeah, he does a lot of stuff as well.
Yeah.
He still does that.
Jason Manford's a top man.
He's one of the few like proper stand-ups still around in England.
Genuinely.
Anyway.
Yeah, he's a fucking champion.
I love how popular Jimmy Carr's getting now suddenly.
Yeah, he's burst it in America.
Yeah. He's popped
Everyone
up
in America
now.
knows who he is now.
Wow, okay. He's great.
Because he's been on Rogan like 3 times.
Once, I think.
No, like 3 times.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't watch him that much, that's the thing anymore. I've seen him
he was
there
on it once. Oh, it might just be twice, because he was on it once a while ago and he's been on it since.
Okay,
So,
it's a
yeah,
recent
yeah.
one I've seen one.
Yeah. But yeah, it's rad, man. He's doing really well.
I
for
grew
himself.
up on him, man. Which
Yeah.
is great.
I bought
love
his
comedy.
DVDs, man.
Yeah.
I bought his DVDs. I remember playing Thumbing in a Softie, his sketch show that he had added onto one of his DVDs.
I never
It
knew
was
he had a sketch show.
it was only a half-hour thing. It was like a single pilot of like his sketch ideas.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, mate, they're fucking hilarious. Thumbing in a Softie. Check it out on YouTube if you can find it.
Coming in a soft.
Yeah. I think he's actually got it on his own YouTube channel, so you can actually give him props and a bit of.
Is that like thumbing a softy peanut?
Yeah,
like
yeah,
how
because
it's
he's got a
like one of
joke.
the
He's got
squidgy
a
toys.
joke, doesn't he? He had a joke in that set actually about here's these young guys and they can get erect at anything, and I'm sat there with the most beautiful woman in the world thumbing in a Softie.
Every guy knows what that's like at some point in their life.
Yeah.
If you don't know what that's like at some point in your life, you're not drank enough and try to have sex.
Mhm. Right.
It's always the times when you want to have sex the most is when you have the worst.
Yeah, because that's when you're nervous.
No, I mean, because you're just drunk.
Oh, that too. Yeah.
Like, or the most turned down I've been is while I've been on a drug test. You would not be able to in any way get anywhere.
Yeah.
Or you would not maintain in any manner. You wouldn't
No.
even start.
No.
It wouldn't even begin.
No.
Like, the flag would never even get hoisted. The string is in two pieces to
It's
begin with.
impossible to even start.
Mhm.
Yeah. So, another shit place to live. I'm just going to talk about it quickly because everyone knows about it. It's Centralia in America.
I don't know this.
It's the place that's got a mine fire underneath it.
Huh? Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So basically,
Okay.
the
Yeah.
story goes that
Giant burning hole.
yeah.
I don't know why. For some reason, I thought that was in Russia.
Yeah. Centralia mine fire, this is from Wikipedia, is a coal
Pop, pop.
seam fire that has been burning in the labyrinth of an abandoned coal mine underneath the borough of Centralia, Pennsylvania, United States,
Oh, wow.
since at least May the 27th, 1962.
Jesus.
It has been burning for fucking years.
And is it that hole in the ground one?
Yeah, so they don't know quite what started the fire. Some people have suggested it might have been youths. Some people might have suggested it was a natural gas explosion. Some people have suggested all sorts of things.
Okay, might not be the one I'm
Illegal
thinking of
mining
then in that
activity,
case.
things like that. Sparks creating the fire and
Yeah.
yeah.
Wasn't
So-
a case of then like them trying, possibly like the people that was originally doing the mine trying to burn off the gas and just didn't think it would keep coming.
No, it wasn't even that. It wasn't
Okay,
even
this
that,
was, it was a different one I was thinking of. Then in that case.
yeah.
That's crazy. Like, yeah, because the one I was thinking of, I don't think it was that old, and I think they knew where it came from.
Yeah.
Not even knowing why there's something burning.
Yeah.
That's more like, what the fuck?
I mean, there's literal chunks of the area that will just fall into burning hell pits at a moment's notice.
Is it a big like area?
Yeah, the
underneath then?
whole coal seam underneath this enormous area is on fire, and it's not going to stop burning. They estimate for about 250 years,
I mean, how do they even know that again?
because they've estimated the size of the coal seam using seismic explosions.
Right, and then
You can then tell what's where and how much of it,
you can.
and they can see how much of it has burned and how much of it is left to burn. And it is
It's very
very
number
unlikely.
there.
That thing is going to be burning for a long fucking time.
Yeah. They just threw a number that was big enough that they'd be dead by the time.
Yeah, by the time people were like, no, it's still going.
Yeah, exactly. They were like, oh well, my granddad was
Yeah.
wrong, I guess.
It's
Time
like
to
the
move
Hellmouth.
on.
Have you ever seen the Hellmouth?
That might be the one, the big giant
Yeah, that's the
circle
gas.
one.
Yeah, that's the gas, yeah.
Where they did
tried
it.
to burn it off and
Yeah.
they're like, oh, but shit, this is actually just an entire gas
And it's still
mine,
just going.
and it's just going.
I feel like it was like Russia or Serbia or something like that.
Yeah, I think it's Serbia, yeah.
Serbia has a lot of crazy shit like that. Anywhere around the Russian Soviet area in it.
Yeah.
That's all the old Soviet area. I'm guessing.
Yeah.
It's around there
Yeah.
anyway. I mean, you got to watch out for Ukraine now. Though they're the ones that invade people now.
Yeah.
You know who they've invaded? You know heard?
No.
Motherfuckers turned it around. They've invaded Russia.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
They turned it completely around. They've now pushing back
Oh,
to the point
fuck
they've
you.
invaded them. They're not going to defeat the object though. I thought it was a defensive war.
Yeah, that's sort of, it's not what we were here for. though.
Yeah. No, we take a little bit back just as the price for the bullshit.
that's not smart.
Like I
Maybe
said-
that's their thing though. They're going to go like, right, here's the deal. You fuck off and you get your bits back. You know?
God, that sounds like something that like a mob boss or something would do.
Yeah.
You fuck up and I will send you your bits back in the mail, bit
Yeah.
by bit.
Yeah.
A finger,
Piece by piece.
a penile, and
Yeah.
a testicle.
Give this man his money.
Wow.
So, Centralia was mostly abandoned in the 1980s. There were 1,500 residents at the time the fire was believed to have started. But as of 2017, Centralia has a population of 5.
What?
5 people are still living in a burning hell zone.
Because I don't want to leave my home.
Yeah, that's
I
such
will
an
not live.
that's such an American fucking thing. No, my grandpapa lived here. My grandpappy's grandpappy lived here.
My grandpapa's grandpappy set the fire.
Yeah, and I ain't moving.
That generally must be what it is, though.
That's the only reason.
Maybe there's a couple of people, monitoring it.
Yeah.
But then there's still got to be at least, 2-3 people that are just there because it's my land.
Yeah.
Get off my land, you damn government
Fudgers.
mule.
You fusion fudgers.
You fusion fudgers.
Yeah.
Or as my mate would say, you damn gays. Get off my land, you damn gays. Get out of Snowtopia. Definitely not my
Where the
friend
fuck
Snowman.
is Snowtopia?
I don't know, it's where Snowman came from.
Oh, right.
Snowtopia.
Yeah. Map of.
Carlopolis.
Do you want to? Do you want to know the most dangerous places to live, just for living in, around Europe?
Mm.
Okay.
It's dangerous.
Yeah. So most people what time year length do you think people are going to live to? What's their average lifespan? Do you think it's like?
Oh. I mean, all over Europe?
No,
Or-
just in general. In general, in the general populace of the UK or
Well, I
somewhere
know
like Germany.
I know,
or
here it's down to 76, but in if you go up to Solihull,
Yeah.
then it goes up to 84 or something.
Yeah. So yeah, you can see that it's normally between the 75, 80s, that kind of thing. You're thinking, right? It might surprise you to find out that where is it? Where's it gone? The lowest female healthy lifespan expectancy is in Blackpool
Okay.
at an average of 55.3 years.
Damn. Everyone in Blackpool, man, be taking all the drugs.
What the fuck are they doing in Blackpool?
Taking all the drugs.
Is Blackpool radioactive and no one's told us?
It may be.
It might be.
It might actually be. I mean, I've been to Blackpool, and I've got to say, it did turn into a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a weird experience.
Yeah?
Yeah. I mean, have you ever been to Blackpool? Have you been on the
No.
Pleasure Beach?
No.
That Big Dipper roller coaster.
Yeah.
Rackety as shit, man. It hurts.
Yeah.
One of them roller coasters, it literally hurts. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm a fan of roller coasters, but not that one.
No.
That was. I'm scared
How
to
long
go
has
on
that fucking thing been there?
a long time.
Yeah.
I know that doesn't answer your question at all,
No.
but a long time. I know that.
I don't think I'd feel safe on it.
Well, I mean, it's been there a long time. Though, still.
But
I mean, surely it can't have killed that many people.
It's got to break at some point, and it's been there for a long time.
I mean, I think they check it still. I don't think they just leave it.
I'm
and
sure they do. I'm sure they do down at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. I'm sure.
Well, that was one thing that when I was listening to a Carney on Theo Von, he was pointing out this that but how everybody thinks the fairgrounds, are all dangerous and that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He was but we get inspected every day when they come down, each time and stuff. And it's whereas theme parks, they don't get inspected at all.
Yeah.
And they're running oh yeah, they get inspected once a year kind of thing.
Yeah.
And it's just people that don't even really know the machine, they're just pressing buttons and it goes.
Yeah, because they don't own it.
Yeah.
They've not done any work on it.
And there's apparently a lot of people that fluff their numbers and stuff Disney.
Disney, yeah.
Disney
You
World.
cannot die on Disney property. No one has
Yeah.
ever died on Disney property.
No,
Disney
somehow.
will literally, they have taken people out. This is by sort of, people in the know behind the scenes have said that they've taken people out without a head on got them outside into an ambulance and said, "Oh, they passed away in the ambulance." Sure, they fucking did. Sure, they did.
Yeah, I'm sure, man.
Decapitation is one of those things. It takes like 5 or 6 minutes to kick in.
Yeah, we're like chickens.
Yeah,
Exactly like that.
Yeah. In fact, he carried his own head out. He's like, "I'm not having this on Disney's shoulders."
Yeah, he was the one that refused to die
Yeah,
because he didn't want to soil the name of Disney.
that's right. He was like, "Not on my watch, Mickey.
I will not
I'm
be the
gonna
first.
save your reputation, son."
And little did he know that Mickey Mouse himself
Yeah,
has actually been found on Jeffrey Epstein's island as well now.
that doesn't surprise me.
They
at
got
all.
records.
There's
Apparently
no one you could tell me who would surprise me.
He's got his own island as well, apparently, Mickey does.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
The Mickey Islands.
It's where Elvis and Tupac are as well.
Oh,
Not because they're, like, bad people.
no,
and
but
they're-
he's just got them in vats.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Him forcing them to perform for him.
Yeah.
They're his favourite.
He can clone them whenever he wants.
He just
can-
chooses not
He
to.
just chooses not to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, I could set you free and clone you and, like, have my own constant supply of
Too bad.
badassery music.
Yeah. But I'm
He's
not
like,
gonna
nah.
do it.
No.
You
I'm
want to
keep
know why?
you
Because
to
I'm Disney.
Yeah, Disney would do that.
That's right.
Walt Disney is still alive down there too.
Yeah.
His head is stuck in a
It's
glass jar.
frozen in ice.
No, they
Well, they actually
originally it
cryogenically
was.
froze it, yeah.
Originally it was. Now they have the tech to get him back,
Yeah.
and it's what they actually.
Oh, they do have the tech to get him back then.
Yeah, well, they have for a while
Oh, have
because they actually based him now on what he went to after he was brought back.
Right.
They based the heads in the jars and Futurama on him.
Oh, right.
That's what they based it on.
That's how
'Cause
that
that's what
works.
Walt Disney
Yeah.
and Walt Disney and Matt Groening are famously friends. Always
Right.
have been.
All right.
Don't know why.
All right.
I think it's a Jewish thing. I'm not
I
sure.
don't know.
I don't know. I think they're both
No,
Jewish.
no, Disney hated Jews.
Oh, was it that way around?
Yeah. He was a big fan of the old,
Oh, the Nazi thing then.
the old Nazis. Yeah.
Oh, the Nazi thing then.
He was a Nazi-loving man, was Disney.
Oh my God. What the media has lied to us.
I know.
Bambi would
So
be.
was Henry Ford.
I don't know who that is.
Henry Ford, the man who created the Ford Motor Company.
Oh.
He loved himself some Nazis.
I mean, I don't care about that one so much.
Yeah, loved it though.
I didn't grow up with
Totally
Ford.
into it.
Apparently, a lot of people were.
Yeah.
That's one thing that I've been figuring out from old
Yeah, it's
history.
surprising how many people you go like, really? Like that person was into Nazis. All right, P.G. Wodehouse, fair enough.
P.G. Woodhouse.
P.G. Wodehouse.
Once again, I don't know who that
He
is.
created a book series called Jeeves and Wooster that there was a show made of starring Hugh Laurie and Stephen Fry.
I mean, I like all those people, but I've still never
It's
heard
a really
the
good
thing.
show, and they're really good books. But he was a Nazi lover.
Hmm?
I'm a Nazi lover. You're a Nazi
I'm trying to think
lover,
of any
she's a
other, like,
Nazi
famous
lover.
Nazi,
We
like-
shouldn't love each other's Nazis.
I guess America are Nazi lovers in general.
If you got that reference, by the way, for the Lonely Island song, thank you.
Nobody did.
No one.
No one did.
No one.
And if anybody did, I purposely want to kick them from the channel.
That's fair.
Let us know if any of you got that reference. I promise I won't block you forever.
No, just for a little bit.
I suppose I can't afford to block them, can I?
No, not at this point.
Not on here anyway. If it was on the audio one, I could afford to block them on there.
Yeah.
You know. But
Yeah.
it's anonymous on there.
Yeah.
We should definitely go on to Rumble.
Yeah.
So I can talk about anything, like, say words.
Yeah.
I don't like editing myself. Especially when I don't even know how to edit it.
So, before I forget as well,
Vaccine. That's probably bad to say too.
55.3 years is the average life expectancy of a woman in Blackpool.
55 point...
53.7 years for a man.
Yeah, well, we're always less.
We're
aren't we?
always less.
We're dumb.
Yeah. Do stupid shit all the time.
And since 1923 is when it was made, we've been
Yeah.
on the Big Dipper constantly as well.
Yeah.
And it's actually, ironically, been damaging our Big Dipper. So.
I mean, can you fucking... That to me is fucking genuinely insane.
The
That
age.
there's a fucking city in the UK where your average life expectancy can be the same as someone in the Victorian era.
Yeah. Probably is around
It's
now.
mad.
Yeah.
What are you doing over there?
Well, it is, I mean, I've seen that it's like how poor it is down there apparently, and everyone's just doing drugs because of like
right.
during the only time they get any kind of stuff, is.
Stop drinking the tap
Oh,
water.
it's
For God's sake,
Lindsay.
Lindsay.
Hello, Lindsay again.
Lindsay.
For God's sake.
To be fair, I try not to as much as I can at this point. Have you seen the shit that... Forget about all the other bollocks that they might be putting into it.
What?
Have you just seen what the fucking pipes look like?
Oh, because Lindsay said stop drinking.
Oh
tap
my
water, for
God,
God's
some
sake.
of those fucking pipes, dude.
I'm
At least fucking
just being
filter your
the,
shit.
I'm just being the professional podcast host and letting the listeners know.
Yeah.
You know, because they don't. Oh. Government wants you.
Sick and dumb.
I thought you said something about sucking dick then. When I first read that. The government wants you to suck their dicks.
That would be on par for Lindsay. That's not a thing that they haven't mentioned before. You know?
Imagine Rishi Sunak before he leaves coming out and like just whipping his dick out and being like, get on it.
Have a
Ooh.
little drink on this.
Actually, you know what? For once, actually, for the first time ever, I've just felt sorry for his wife.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's sad, isn't it?
Ooh, he has to heat her.
Mind you, they've both got a lot of money. They're happy.
Well, I don't know about happy.
Yeah. They don't need to drink any of the fucking tap water. They've got their own distilled supply.
To be fair, that's one thing we have over America, though.
What?
We have good tap water, generally. I mean, our river water is crap, but apparently our
It's
tap
still
water
got
is
fluoride
okay.
in it for some fucking reason, which is stupid.
Everything's
There's-
had fluoride put in it.
There's
though.
no point in actually having fluoride. They've even done tests into it to be like, all right, people with a lot of fluoride in their water versus people without fluoride in the water, what's the difference? Fucking none.
I think there is some, like, a minimal benefit. Because that's...
Yeah, the fucking filters, man. You need those filters. Look, it's not even if you just take out of any ideas of them putting drugs into it, which they might well fucking be doing. But even if you don't take into account that, they have genuine like amoebas in there. There's like algae in there and shit that shouldn't be going into your fucking body.
Yeah,
'cause
there's always
weird.
that, though, isn't it? Like, but it has been, like, super filtered out and stuff. I'm guessing you're on
Yeah.
about... What did you say? Lena said, yes, there looks like green atomic slime on our Berkey filters.
Yeah, they've got filters.
So we don't have any of that, do we, really?
I've got filters at mine. We've got a little tap filter specifically
really?
for drinking water. We'll wash stuff in stuff and like clean it off and soap
Yeah.
and water's fine. But
I just didn't know that it was even a thing. Like, I never even
Oh,
thought
yeah,
about
man,
it. Is that
totally.
more because you're rural, though?
well,
In the poshlands?
a little bit.
Or
a little
city
bit.
folk like me?
But like you've got to be careful with water, man. Water is fucking.
I don't drink it anyway.
It's so good. Well, yeah, most of your shit comes out of bowls, doesn't it?
Well, even when I drink water, I drink it out of a bottle.
Yeah, yeah.
And, like, my hydrating stuff comes out of a bottle.
That
Yeah,
that is genuinely better for you because that is
Yeah.
at least filtered through some fucking process.
Well, apparently, I mean, for all we know, you could have whale spunk in there.
Yeah,
You don't know.
you don't know.
You don't know what whale spunk tastes like.
No.
Maybe the worst thing is, maybe you do know what whale spunk tastes like.
Ooh, rainwater. That's rad. I like that.
What?
He's got his whole home on rainwater. Well, they've
Oh,
got their whole
wow.
home. I still don't know what Lindsay is.
A person.
A
That's
person.
all that matters
That's all
nowadays.
that matters, yeah.
That's all that matters. It literally doesn't matter what genitalia they have down there, because apparently whatever you have, you can be one of 17 things.
Yeah, it's fine.
I say 17 like it's a ridiculous number, but it's actually way higher than that, isn't it?
But like fucking legit having your whole place on rainwater. You're not paying any bills to any motherfucker. That's good. I like that.
Other than to God, maybe.
Well, yeah.
Do you like a rain dance?
Yeah, yeah.
That's what I would do.
What I've always wanted is I wanted a place with
I
like
remember they came from.
geothermal as well. You know geothermal shit.
Yeah.
So geothermal, you literally have a pipe of water that goes deep down into the earth, like really far
And makes
down.
it hot.
Where it's literally over like 100 degrees, so you can just pull it straight back up, preheated,
Yeah.
and heat your entire house for fucking nothing. It's awesome.
I would like to be a hobo in like LA or somewhere hot. That'd be cool.
That would be cool.
Well, I mean, it'd be cool for a bit, as long as you could like always have some money stashed away to get out.
Yeah.
What would you say if I told you, and Lindsay as well, that there were a community of people living underneath Las Vegas?
Oh, I know about that. Yes. Yes.
Mole people be crazy.
Mole people.
Legitimate mole. And every
Yeah.
now and then, the underground tunnels flood with the flood water stuff.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and just wipe them away.
Fucking cunt.
It can literally happen at any
I shouldn't
time.
have said that, should I?
You nip.
Oh, I've ruined it.
Yeah, the first. I don't think I've said anything yet. I haven't been trying not to, but I've
We
just
need
been
an automatic
monitoring.
bleep because I cannot stop myself from saying that word.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So what?
Saw the fucking
The naughty word.
no the mole
See-
people. I assume.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant he saw by C-U-N-T.
No.
I seen one of them in my day.
Yeah, I saw that.
I seen one of them out in the wild.
Yeah.
Maybe they see it when they look down. I don't know. Like you said, it's ambiguous.
Yeah.
Lindsay could be a male or a female
Yeah,
name.
we don't know. Yeah. But anyway, yeah. So fucking mole people.
Yeah, they're legitimate. Like and obviously it's all the hobos and stuff, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, is hobo a bad word? I don't know. It could be.
I mean, people will say it is.
Drugs apparently is one. I think
Yeah,
probably.
probably.
Definitely, we start saying the different drugs.
The thing is, ultimately, if we start playing that game, we become like everyone else's fucking podcast.
You know, there are so many people though on thingies that don't do it.
Yeah.
Like videos, and they're still on there.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just like, you know, the chance of not being monetized or something, but, you know, who
I
cares?
don't care about the money. I just want
Yeah.
people to watch the video and
Yeah,
enjoy
exactly.
themselves. Tweakers, yeah, man.
Yeah, exactly, the tweakers.
Yeah, I mean, that's the fucking thing. Like, there's these people who are completely fucked up and they don't want to fucking integrate with society and they want to have their own little, like, underground, like,
Society. They don't want to integrate with the normal society.
Yeah, they want their own society.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it's-
I get the idea. I mean, I think everybody should be free to do what they want. I think it shouldn't be criminalised. It should be decriminalised, taking drugs and all that.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody can put you in jail for what you do to your own body.
No, you should have a whole autonomy over your entire body. Whatever you want to do with it, provided you're not hurting anyone else without their permission.
Unless they deserve it.
You know.
Unless they really deserve it.
Yeah, you know.
Really deserve it.
But like that's the thing. Is
maybe
like,
they stole your cake.
I stick by that very solidly. I think your body is your right to do whatever the fuck you want with.
Mhm.
Your land is your right to do whatever you fuck you want with. That's why I hate the UK for fucking planning permission is impossible. Because it's like, oh, that's a historical thing. That's a thing. It's like, oh, fuck off. Can we get off of tradition and just get into moving on to things?
I like history. I like all
I
that
like
stuff.
history as well, but
I
I
like
don't think
keeping
every fucking
track of it
building
all.
needs to be fucking historical.
No. You can keep bits from it. Like there's a plaque thing that
Yeah.
I won't say too much about on here, but I'm gonna go and it needs to be kept, and it's
Yeah.
just gonna be destroyed. So I'm just gonna go and grab it.
Bum life is rough. Got to hide from other tweakers.
Yeah, you gotta hide from the water as well, man.
It
They're
sounds like you got
literally.
a little bit of experience, man.
I know, yeah, it does, doesn't it?
I hope you know.
I mean, I could have had a few more bad days and moved to America, and I'd have been there.
Yeah.
Everybody's just a few bad days away from it now.
Yeah.
Nowadays.
Especially, yeah.
Yeah. Especially in England. Like, I don't know what it's like in America per se.
Yeah.
How good the economy or the job, I suppose the economy and the job prospects, etc.
Yeah.
The
job market.
job market.
Yeah.
Because they always say about how you know, new jobs being created by this and that and that. But most of the time when they say this, when new things are being made,
Yeah.
it's they're
Because they've cut a load of jobs somewhere else.
and they're talking about building it mostly.
Yeah, it's like, oh,
We like that.
we're going to have loads of extra jobs for AI programmers.
Yeah,
But
that's-
once the AI's up and running, there's going to be like 1 million jobs just gone overnight.
Yeah, like building like an AI production for a car place,
Yeah.
car manufacturer. There'll be like 1,000 new jobs, you know,
Yeah.
when we're building new machines.
Once they've got robots as well that can do the fucking stuff. Because, like, you hear horror stories about shit that happens on production lines in some fucking places. And
Yeah.
apparently it all gets hush-hush under the
Yeah,
fucking
yeah, very
carpet
much
in
so.
the UK.
I have a mate who, the same guy again,
Yeah,
I was on about earlier.
Yeah.
Not him on that was talking to us, the hippie man.
No.
I know him, man.
Yeah.
I can say it because he's not even on fucking Facebook and stuff, so I don't even know. Like Snowman is a fucking name that they can just search on like a government thing and figure
Yeah.
out who it is.
Yeah.
And then, you know, like Land Rover can go and kill him
Yeah.
because he let me know about some of the shady things that are
Mm.
left out of the public eye. And yes, you're right about that.
Yeah.
You are definitely correct.
Yeah, and once they've got out of the point of having humans where they can just stick AI robots in, it's just like, well, it's just
Even
a
easier,
fucking
innit?
broken one. Who gives a
Mhm.
fuck? We don't have to worry about the lawyers and shit anymore. We're definitely using
Yeah.
robots.
Best thing you can do is try and go forward, like maybe get a qualification in AI design,
And
AI
programming, things like that. Yeah,
engineering in general, so you
but
can build them.
That's not for me, man. That's
Oh,
not my vibe.
Yeah, definitely not for me either.
You know?
I tried to do like physical stuff like that. Like
Yeah.
I tried to work at Land Rover, and I did everything. It's all about like telling you how to do this and this and this, all these steps to do stuff in a car physically,
Yeah.
and you have to do it in a certain way that they tell you. And
Yeah.
I just found it just went all like completely the wrong way about it all.
Yeah.
Like literally, they tell you to turn clockwise, and I was turning anti-clockwise. Go left, I was going right.
Yeah.
Go this way, I was like walking the other way around the car and would have got my head taken off by a crane or something.
Fucking hell.
I might have exaggerated that last bit.
Yeah, but still, yeah.
It's a big head though.
That vibe.
That vibe.
That vibe. Yeah. Yeah,
Not
you
nice.
don't want to be fucking in the wrong place around heavy machinery. It's not a smart move.
I don't think I can ever really be in the wrong place. I think everywhere I am is the right place.
Yeah. You're a man of the time and place.
Yep.
Of the place and time.
I am the
Some might
human
say.
equivalent of the Umbrella Academy.
Yeah.
That is what I am.
Cool.
My son almost stressed. My son almost got. Well, I was about to say he almost kicked me, but considering he's the same height as me now,
Yeah.
that's not actually funny. And honestly, you have a son and he becomes the same height as you, you will suddenly just feel emasculated.
Yeah.
As soon as
Yeah.
he just comes up to you,
Yeah.
it's like not. He's like a tiny bit off me still,
Yeah.
but it still feels pretty much like it.
Yeah. Because you know it's coming.
Yeah. He's
not
taller
done.
than everyone else. I'm the last one now.
Yeah.
Like,
Man.
If the youngest one has always had a sudden growth spurt, which I think he will, because he suddenly started eating a load.
Yeah.
Because they got giants in the other side of the family, man, legitimate giants.
Yeah.
Like those ones that killed David, or David killed in
Of Goliath and shit.
that old storybook I used to read as a child, the Bible.
Yeah, that one.
Good readings they were.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I also used to read the sequel. No, I think the Bible was a sequel actually to the Quran.
No, other way around.
No, the Bible, the
Jesus
Quran's
is
older.
in the Quran.
Oh, good point.
Yeah.
Good point, actually. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. I mean, Jesus was in the Bible too, so they could have come at the same time.
Yeah, around about the same time probably.
But anyway,
But you know.
there was great illustrations in there.
Yeah.
I learned how to draw Muhammad. I got bitched at for it for some reason in
Yeah.
RE class. I don't know why. Don't ever understood that.
Yeah.
Apparently it's wrong.
I still fucking love the way South Park dealt with it, with just a
Yeah.
giant sensor bar over the fucking top of him, man.
Originally he was actually
He was
there,
actually
though.
visible, yeah.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
They did it
And
properly.
they did it, and like no
The
one.
one
fucking
thing
did
they had to
anything
take
about
off
it.
in the end.
Yeah, it's
The only
fucking-
thing they censored in the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was I doing? Yes, other shitty places to live.
Other city places to live.
Right. So let's.
Dagestan.
Yeah.
Shit place to live, but great if you want to be a UFC fighter.
Yeah. So there is Norilsk in Russia.
There you go, not far.
Yeah. Norilsk is a closed city in Krasnoyarsk Krai, Russia,
Oh, that
located south of the western Taimyr Peninsula, around 90 kilometers east of the Yenisei River, 1,500 kilometers north of Krasnoyarsk.
I think you might have been off the mic a bit there.
All right. Oh dear. Well, that's fine.
So this is what I learned in radio. When you're doing something in the mic, try and like hold it like
Aim
that
it like
in
that,
front
yeah.
or something. Yeah.
Yeah. So, it is 300 kilometers north of the Arctic Circle, and it is the most northerly city in the world.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
300 kilometers north
Of the Arctic Circle.
So it's in the Arctic
It's
Circle.
well in
Well,
the Arctic Circle.
Wow. Okay. Geez.
Yeah. No, it's a closed
Much
city.
love, Lindsay. Take care.
Ah, see you later,
Go
man.
back and earn those dollars.
Yeah, dollar bills, yeah.
Don't be letting any of the patriots or the bouncers try and make you work longer dance shifts. You dance as long as you want to. You shake that butt and you make them put the dollars in the G-string. I'm assuming Lindsay's a dancer,
Okay.
an erotic dancer.
Right.
I get that vibe.
That's the vibe.
That's all I think of when I think Maine. Erotic dancers and fish.
Much love, Lindsay. See you later.
You
So,
can't
yeah.
say I'm wrong.
No, well, I don't know enough.
Exactly. Exactly.
You could literally say it's all about volcanoes and Hawaiian shirts, and I'd be like, yeah. I got no way of saying no.
That's just silliness. Though.
It is.
Alaska, that's what that's like.
All right. Yeah.
I
Cool.
love it, Alaska.
Cool.
They'll try to tell you it's
Yeah.
cold. Not cold,
Everyone
not
goes
cold.
to Alaska for those long beach trips.
No, it's the best kept secret, that's the thing.
Yeah, the best kept secret of Alaska.
Yeah.
All of our awesome volcanoes.
Can you get ice volcanoes like in
You
any
can,
manner?
yeah,
Oh,
that's
surely
the
you can
thing.
get
Yeah,
volcanoes
there's
in.
volcanoes that happen in icy places, yeah.
There's a big apparently new evidence confirming. It's completely random. I don't know why I'm mentioning this with
Yeah.
this. I think it was in the Arctic Circle or the South Pole somewhere.
Right.
It might be like one of the frozen places.
Yeah.
evidence of like a giant crater from a meteor,
Fuck.
which would have been the thing that did the what is it now? The Great Dying. I don't know if that's the Younger Dryas. I think it is.
Yeah.
I think it's the same thing.
Yeah.
But there's
The
still
one
weren't completely
before the
sure what-
dinosaurs that fucked everything up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, was it before the dinosaurs or after?
I can't remember. I think it was, before, because the dinosaurs were their own extinction that happened after the Great Dying, I think.
No, I think the Great Dying was after, because this is something like however many thousands of years ago that this one was, the Younger
Right.
Dryas and that. It was like something like 12,000 years or something like that.
Right.
Whereas dinosaurs are like millions of years old.
Yeah.
So no, it can't be. Because that wouldn't make sense anyway, evolution-wise.
Yeah.
I think it's just the idea is, because it was when because it was when they were talking about they just thought there was hunter-gatherers and shit.
Yeah.
It has to be, yeah. Because if there were people running around before the dinosaurs, then oh my god.
No.
Imagine that.
No.
You got extincted, and then dinosaurs popped up, and then you came back,
Yeah.
and you're like, oh shit, what are we going to do? And then you're like, oh, the dinosaurs are gone, motherfuckers. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
And then you find Mothman.
Right, so do you want to hear a bit about Norilsk?
No, who?
Norilsk, the most northerly city in the world.
Oh, yeah,
world,
sure, sorry,
world.
yeah. I interrupted with the meteor things.
So, it is a closed city. You're literally not allowed to go there unless you have permission because you're working there.
Okay.
But it is there for a reason. There's loads of fucking,
Just
gas
Russia,
stuff
you said?
and- Yeah.
Okay.
Oil and shit like that they're dealing with.
A lot of places like that in the Arctic, you're not allowed to go there unless you have permission.
Yeah, because you could die.
I mean, I don't see why Russia would care about the people like that.
No, but, it's a good reason not to go.
No, it's a good reason not to go, for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah, 100%. I just think there's something going on in those areas.
Yeah.
Go on there.
So the population of Norilsk, according to a 2010 census, was 175,365 people.
That must have took a long time to do that census.
Yeah.
Hella long.
And Norilsk is an interesting place because they have to do the kind of Russian building that you don't see around most other places, where they've got one entire floor below it that is just for the snow to build up against. And they have like a set of stairs that goes all the way down to the bottom of this first set of
Yeah,
the
they can just go to whenever.
yeah, so that they can just, wherever the snow is at the time, we can get in the building.
It's kind of weird to imagine the snow is so thick all the time that wherever it is basically like another floor,
Yeah.
like a higher floor. Because
Yeah.
the snow here, you just kind of sink in it. It's never really that thick.
No.
You
But
do
there
get
it can
it.
literally be like 15 feet thick.
Yeah, like I used to hear about it in Canada, and I imagine Canada's, there's got to be worse.
Oh, yeah.
Canada's
Yeah.
not in the Arctic Circle, is it?
Bits
So,
of it are.
oh,
Bits of
okay.
it, yeah.
Oh, I can't imagine this bit is.
No problem.
If an old aunt lived up there, I'd be like, you fucking idiot.
Yeah. But I
Why
mean,
would you do that?
yes, people go there because it is literally, it is their job to go there.
Yeah.
But why would you fucking go there?
It's answered your own question. It's a job.
I know, but fuck that.
Yeah, you better have
Fuck that.
danger
I'd rather
pay.
go on a fucking oil rig than that.
Mm.
You know? At least you get time back away from the fucking bullshit.
Yeah. I imagine you get good pay though for doing the
Yeah.
Arctic thing.
You probably do.
Yeah.
And there's
What
definitely
should
gonna
look
be
after the
science
people?
shit going up there.
Yeah. What should look after the people that want to look after?
Maybe that's where they did that fucking experiment.
Maybe the
Maybe.
creepypasta one.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Be a great place to do it.
Up in Norilsk where no one's going to hear the screams.
And make it so it's just a good way to keep them away, would make it so it's just cold enough
Yeah.
that they can't, well, no,
They
actually,
can't escape.
that would make you go to sleep after a bit.
Because
though.
you're not going to be able to steal the stuff to get 300 kilometres in the Arctic.
Yeah, that too, yeah.
You need a fucking lot of stuff to get 300 kilometres in the Arctic without a fucking vehicle.
And then you'd just be escaping to die anyway.
Yeah,
You just get away, try
if you're
and
in
go
a
to
vehicle,
sleep.
you're going to be on the roads, so they're going to know exactly which way you're going to go. So
Then
you
you
have to go by foot. But if you go by foot, there's wolves, there's bears. Fucking polar bears, dude.
Wolverines.
Fucking wolverines.
Mm.
Yeah.
Remember that story?
Have you seen Deadpool yet?
No.
Fucking balls.
I decided me and my oldest are going though. He's tall enough that I wouldn't question it.
Yeah.
So I'll
Yeah.
still do the smart way around it though.
Yeah.
So I won't reveal my secrets.
Yeah. It's a 15, so, it's
Exactly.
yeah.
You heard
It's
me?
easy to go through on a 15.
Yeah, exactly. I won't take the youngest one though, just because I don't know what it's like. I've had a lot of stuff ruined for me.
It's pretty. It goes there. It goes there.
It goes there again.
It fucking
Violence
goes
and
there.
swearing is fine.
Yeah, it
So you're
goes.
the
It
self-
also does. It does. It doesn't like do overtly sexual shit, but it definitely talks about sexual stuff.
Talking about it's fine.
Yeah.
They've been around me.
I think it might be
do.
one that you still want to just go like watch it first because it's probably
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
But you just want to, you know.
I think with him anyway, he's tiny as well, so it'd be hard. If anyone
Yeah.
looked on the camera and like at the audience and saw
Yeah.
him sitting there,
They'd be like, "That's
they'd
a
know.
child."
They'd know straight away. Yeah.
Yeah.
Max, he can hide that, and like if they asked him anything, he'd be like, "What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, and he sounds exactly like a 15-year-old. Yeah.
That sounds like he's got a voice deeper than people that work from Nigeria."
I don't know. That's tough.
Exactly.
That's deep.
It is freaking deep to be fair, man.
Deep.
It's another thing that makes you feel emasculated suddenly.
Yeah.
I think I could still beat him if I had to, though.
Yeah.
I got the skill over him as well. But he's got mad respect for me still, so you know.
Yeah.
It's a good thing about not living with them when they get to this age is you're like the fun parent, you know. You're not the one that's telling them, "Oh no, you can't stay out any longer than this.
Yeah.
You can't do this." I'm just like, "Come down, we'll go watch Deadpool. Your mum said you can't watch it, but I'll take you."
Yeah. Yeah.
Mum went to watch it without him. I'm like, "What? How dare she?"
Do you want to hear about some of the shit you can do in Norilsk?
I'd love to.
This is why it's not a boring place.
Do they have a cinema?
Okay. So Norilsk has a wide range of cultural institutions, including the Norilsk Museum and Exhibition Complex, which
Wow.
includes an art gallery in the first house of Norilsk House Museum, the Norilsk Municipal Cultural Centre, the Norilsk Polar Drama Theatre, the Norilsk Youth Theatre and Studio, cinemas, a sports and entertainment complex, a music school, an art school for children and adults, as well as many monuments and historic buildings.
Wow.
How fucking... what the fuck?
So cinema?
Cinemas, theatres, museums, food...
I definitely didn't ask you then because I phased out through part of it.
Yeah.
That's definitely not why I asked
No,
you.
no.
I was 100% listening the whole
Yeah,
time.
of course you were, yeah.
I just needed you to repeat it just for the people.
Yeah.
I didn't think like they were listening.
No.
To just be safe,
No, they
you know.
definitely weren't.
It's a evil hippie. I know he's not listening. I can just tell. Even through the screen. I'm just like, he's probably got it on in the background. I'm like, no, he's not listening properly.
You know what's more amazing?
Go on.
The city hosts several annual major cultural and entertainment festivals, such as
Oh, wow.
the Bolshoi Argish Festival and the Land is Our Common Home Festival.
How does that work though? If you're having a festival, do you have to, like, be? If it's your job to,
Yeah.
you know, you're only in the country because you work there.
Yeah.
So the only people at this festival are the people that work there.
Well, I assume other people from around would go up and go to the cultural festivals. I assume you've got to be able to get a permit of some kind.
Permit.
You know, they've got to get those people from somewhere to put into the fucking cages.
True.
You know.
True. Yeah. They
Yeah.
need the people from the. Oh, and they trapped them like a Wicker Man scenario.
Yeah.
I got it, yeah. I'm with you now. I understand.
But Norilsk is a weirdly good place. Norilsk's residents enjoy a full range of public healthcare services offered by institutions that report to the Ministry of Healthcare in the Krasnoyarsk territory. All city districts have outpatient clinics for children, adults, emergency rooms, and dentist clinics.
That's
An
good.
inter-district children hospital is also available. The city operates as a blood centre.
Ah. Sure, but
I mean,
How
that
many
makes
people
sense
are there,
for it to be a
though?
blood centre because you can all go to Norilsk, get a load of blood, and then go out into the Arctic with with some blood in case you need it.
yeah.
But it's
I
crazy,
suppose,
man.
yeah.
This place, although it's out in the far fucking reaches of bull fuck nowhere, seems like it's got a pretty good fucking run.
Yeah, that
for
seems pretty like full on.
it. Yeah,
I thought it was going to be proper bear.
yeah. Just a
But
fucking
how many were there again, roughly?
176,735 people.
So that's a lot. Like, I mean, how many people would work at Google? Like, let's have a look.
I
Have a look
mean,
how many
probably more than that.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, it's more than a Google's worth.
Why is this not on thingy again? Okay, I'm going to search on Google. How many people work in your company?
What if the fucking answer was different on Bing and Bing were lowballing it? Like, yeah, no, they're not big.
As of March 31st, 2024.
So yeah, it's about the same.
Oh, yeah, okay.
That's crazy.
Okay, fair enough.
180,000 people. Also, fuck you, Google. 180,000 people, and you're a fucking multinational, giant corporation above anything else. that is such a tiny amount of employees in comparison to the amount of money they make.
Yeah.
God damn, Google. God damn.
Oh, that's not a bad thing. That's a good thing.
Yeah, but god damn, Google.
For them, that's a great thing.
God damn.
I mean, the less people, the better.
Mm.
More and more this AI takes over, that number will go down and down. That would be the highest
it's gonna
that
be
number.
18 at some point, you know.
Yeah. That will be the highest this number will ever be.
Yeah.
It will never be this high again.
You're probably right about
Which is
that.
a slight decrease from March, look, of 190,000.
Oh shit, you're right.
So they've lost 10,000 in the last year.
Already?
Yep.
Fuck.
Just going to go down and down,
Yeah.
including strategic business decisions, market dynamics, internal restructuring. Bull crappy. Or internal
Just say
restructuring.
AI, we know what you mean.
Yeah.
Right, do you want to go for another city that's a
Yeah,
shithole?
definitely.
Right,
Oh, it doesn't-
Kalima.
Doesn't have to be a poopy hole.
Right, Kalima is the most deadly city in the world.
Oh, okay.
So, the murder rate of approximately 140.32 murders for every 100,000 inhabitants.
140 murders for every 100,000.
Yeah, do you want to know, for example, like what Birmingham
14
is?
murders for every 10,000.
Birmingham murder rate per 100,000.
It's not going to be very high, is it?
Oh. 54.8
What? 54.8 per what?
per 100,000.
Oh no, 140.
Mm-hmm.
Well, to be fair, you know what? That's higher than I thought England would be.
Yeah.
Because is this like
I mean, to be fair though, Birmingham is one of the murder capitals of the UK.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't realise that.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes a bit more sense then in that case,
Because
I
there's
guess.
just a lot of people, and there's a lot of therefore drugs and
There's a lot of honour killings as well.
Yeah, there's
Because
a
we
lot
have
of-
such a wide, like,
Yeah.
because like I said, we're the second biggest country as well, and we have such a varied population. A lot of that stuff can happen
yeah.
due to that.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. You saw that thing the other day, didn't you? Like the cool, like what?
Oh,
After
yeah,
the riot
yeah.
thing, I can't remember what the name of the thing was. Go local, was it that or local food? Local food,
Right.
something like that.
It was just literally a load
put it
of
on.
people all coming together and saying, like, doesn't matter what race you are,
Yeah, yeah.
let's all come together,
Unite,
let's
all that.
unite, have some food, have some laughs, have some love, and get on with it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fucking good.
Donuts next to samosas.
It's beautiful shit.
That says it all
That's
right
that's
there.
what I want. I want a samosa, and then I want to follow up that spicy with a bit of creaminess.
The trust us,
You know?
they pair off together
That's
beautifully.
That's a good combo.
Yeah, man.
Two delicious fried foods that work together.
Yeah, and they're so different yet so similar.
Yeah, yeah. Beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, we just cured racism there.
We did.
That's what we did.
We did.
In
Food does cure racism, though, for real.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're saying.
If you can take someone to a restaurant and get them to eat some food, there's no way they can hate that person anymore. Because food is love, man. Food is fucking love.
It is a
Especially
way.
if it's made in a way that someone's passionate about it. You can tell the difference, you know?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
that's why, if you go to a fucking Indian restaurant, there's no way you can be upset with an Indian person being around you. Well, you know why? Because their food is fucking better than ours, and it always fucking will be.
Unless
Chinese people, Mexican people, Spanish people, basically anyone else on earth has better food than the British.
imagine if a racist actually did that though, and then he went to the Indian takeaway,
Yeah.
and he happened to find out he was allergic to the stuff in it.
Yeah,
And imagine his reaction then; it would be like twofold.
yeah.
And then he goes to like a Chinese place and he finds out he's allergic to soy. He goes to an Italian place, finds out he's allergic to gluten,
Yeah.
pasta. I don't know.
Yeah.
And then he just becomes the most racist man in the world.
Yeah, he just
And
hates on
that-
everyone.
Was the origin story of Tommy Robinson.
They're investigating him for ties to Russia now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, you've got to
Wouldn't
use...
that be against his racismic views?
I don't know.
I
don't
feel
know
like
anymore.
Russia's not England.
Russia's into that stuff, though.
What?
A bit of the old racism.
Yeah, but
They-
against us
Yeah.
and everyone else. That's the point of racism.
Yeah,
You know, pick and choose.
yeah.
Well, some do actually. That's
Yeah.
a lie, you know.
So, should we learn more about Colima, Mexico?
I wanted to ask what country it was 'cause I didn't hear that.
Mexico, yeah.
That makes sense because I know like Brazil, for example, South America. I know there's some like giant murder capitals.
Yeah.
Like the numbers because of all the gangs and stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, and if you're a gringo, you're going to get fucked up.
Yeah, don't be a gringo.
We're
In certain
gringos.
areas, like
We're gringos, bro.
yeah, that's why I'm not there.
Yeah.
If you're in those areas, do whatever you need to walk away.
Yeah. You go to the places where there's the the resorts and stuff that have armed security guards at the gates.
There's certain places you should always research a country you're going to,
Yeah.
because people that like to go off, like, and enjoy the get away from the actual just toys and stuff and go to the actual proper local city stuff. Like they're off the beaten path and all that.
Yeah.
Then if you do it in the wrong place, you can get screwed over very quickly.
Totally. If you step foot outside the fucking resort, you can get fucking caught.
In own places, but
Because they have people waiting to snatch people.
Mm-hmm. It's whole business down there.
Yeah. So here's the question in Google. You don't even have to type it in. It's literally underneath their fucking search results. Is it safe to travel in Colima, Mexico? Colima State. Do not travel. Just highlighted. Do not travel.
Just don't go there.
No, it's not even. I haven't even highlighted it.
Oh.
That is on the fucking page, highlighted. Do not go there.
Alright.
Violent crime and gang activity are widespread.
Okay.
So there's a lot of fucking violence happening in Colima.
I assumed that from the murder rate, to be fair.
Yeah.
That did with a bit of giveaway.
Right, so what is happening with the state of the Mexican city of Colima? This is a board from Reddit, Ask Latin America, Puzzlehead, Fish499 has asked the
What?
question. Yeah.
The hell was with that name?
I stumbled on a post regarding the annual renewal of the most dangerous cities in the world list edition at the Mexican domestic subreddit, and they have posted an image uploaded from the Twitter whereby the Mexican city of Colima was crowned as the world's deadliest, staying at a homicide rate of, at this point, 181.9 per 100,000 inhabitants.
Haven't gone up.
It's gotten worse.
Oh, yeah.
The other thing I assumed, I don't know why though, the things have somehow slowed down in some corners of Mexico. Apparently not. Now Mexico counts on 9 out of the 10 highest ranked cities in the index. Brazil is out of the top 10 because of Mexico.
Wow.
Mexico is a phenomenally dangerous place to go for some, because it is literally run by the gangs. And if you try and stop the gangs, the cartels will come in and they will fucking kill you, and they will put someone else in power.
When you said that knocks Brazil off the top 10,
Yeah.
was that up the top 10 dangerous countries or something?
Yeah.
Wow, that's really surprising.
Yeah.
That Brazil isn't there, because I know that used to be really bad.
Yeah.
I suppose top 10 though. You got some like places in Africa that are fucked up as well, ain't you?
Oh, there's so many in Africa.
I said a bad name then, a bad word.
What?
Africa.
Why is that a bad word?
I meant I said the F word, I think.
Oh.
I said a swear word. I forget which one it was. I think it was an Effie.
But
no, I think that's not as frowned upon as the N word. I've learned this.
Yeah.
Not through experience, but people. I still don't understand what a hard R is.
Hard R.
Yeah, when they say the N word with a hard R, I still don't get what that is.
It's the ER at the end, as opposed to an A.
Okay, that worse then.
It's ga as opposed to gur.
Okay, I don't understand what's the difference. But
Apparently it is a difference.
I think it's just don't say either, surely.
No, you shouldn't say either.
Yeah, that's the easier way.
Yeah.
What is the... Alright. Trying to, get a certain amount of people on an out for
we
it.
can still say it. No, you can't.
Because their fucking pronunciation is different.
I used the A, and yeah, it doesn't matter.
It could just be because you come from a slightly different place in England, and then it's okay because your accent says it that way.
Yeah.
Alright. Stupid people. Was that all you had of that place?
Yeah, that was it for that place. It's just don't go there, you'll die. I
know, Chicago used to be the murder capital of America, didn't it?
Yeah.
I know it was for a while, although I don't know if it is now. I swear somebody else took it over. I'm not sure.
Do you want to know the hottest place on Earth?
Death Valley.
Yes.
Hey!
The hottest place on Earth is Furnace Creek in Death Valley, California, USA.
I have
where
heard
a
this before.
temperature of 56.7 degrees Celsius was recorded on the 10th of July 1913. In summer months, Death Valley has an average daily high of 45 degrees C. This is only the air temperature, with the surface heat being much higher.
Wow. When I read that, I remembered it just because it's Death Valley, you know, it makes a lot of sense why they call it that then.
Yeah.
And two, it's where the Undertaker comes from.
But do you know what's worse? A city in an incredibly hot place. Because cities naturally are hotter
yeah.
than the area around them.
That would be Dum Dum.
Kuwait.
Ah,
You know
Kuwaiti.
of Kuwait. Everyone hears of Kuwait because of the old Gulf Wars that kept happening and stuff. So Kuwait,
no wonder everyone's so angry down there.
Yeah. The Kuwait city in the Middle East is considered the hottest city on Earth, where the forecast is typically over 50 degrees C.
Or
On
typically
average,
I
it is
realised
over
that
50 degrees C.
I mean, what's the average here? Probably like 10 to 15, something like that. Maybe like 10.
Fucking 50.
It's ridiculous.
Get fucked.
You understand why people wear like such thin clothes and stuff,
Yeah.
you know? I couldn't be doing that.
No, man. That's beyond sauna levels at all times. That is human cooking levels at all times. That is literally like just below slow cook temperatures.
Yeah.
It's fucked, dude.
I wonder if it's always been that hot though, you know, or like if it's gone up and up and up over like climate change and that.
I don't know.
Don't know why I say climate change is if it's not real. Climate change is real.
To put it for the Americans, by the way, what is 50 degrees C in Fahrenheit? 50...
One Fahrenheit. You're doing it Fahrenheit for the Americans. That's not an American accent. This is an American accent.
122 fucking Fahrenheit.
Wow. That's a hot tamale.
That is a hot tamale.
And I don't mean a pizza
No.
or a lady.
No.
I mean, cook an egg on my forehead, I'm done.
Yeah.
No, not be dealing with that.
I would not live in Kuwait. Just saying, not living in Kuwait.
You know what?
Not even fucking visiting Kuwait. 50 degrees, go fuck yourself.
You know what? I'm never visiting either.
Where?
It's like a wild detour.
Yeah.
I'm never visiting the Borderlands world.
Oh my god.
And I don't think a lot of people are anymore,
No.
judging by the reaction to the film.
There was a really good quote I saw. I can't remember who it was from. It was either Angry Joe's guys or it was Penguin Zero's guys. And it was like, who was this film made for? I think it was Penguin Zero's guys. And he's like, it was made for one person, Randy Pitchford.
Who's that?
Randy Pitchford. Oh my god, the story of Randy Pitchford. So Randy Pitchford started out his life with working in other companies, making versions of already existing games and adapting them to different consoles, like Half-Life or Half-Life Blue Shift was one of their DLCs that they did and shit like that. And eventually they became Gearbox Software. Now, Randy Pitchford, little Randy Bobandy.
Little Randy.
He works his way up to become CEO of the company.
Oh, good,
and
Randy.
is just a relentless pain in the arse.
That's not good.
Yeah, so Randy likes to go on stages and sing songs before he presents the trailers for his games.
Oh, Randy, what are you doing? That's not the time or the place.
Yeah, Randy Pitchford likes to do magic tricks.
Oh, my Jimmy.
Like close-up magic tricks before an audience, getting people out of the audience to come on stage before his trailers.
The real magic trick is how he managed to get this job.
Yeah, and
see how quickly I can make it disappear.
his entire fucking career, and the thing is, they haven't been able to fire him. His entire career has just been basically failing upwards constantly, while people underneath him desperately scrabble to make Randy Pitchford's bollocks better. Like,
Well, if
Randy
it
Pitchford
works,
is responsible for the fucking abortion of a game.
I thought you were going to say like a genocide or something then.
There's an abortion of a game called Aliens Colonial Marines. I pre-ordered that fucking shit because I thought it looked awesome, and all the trailers were a load of bullshit because the game itself was fucking...
Or was it like a movie trailer
pants.
more like, you know, they were just not showing gameplay?
Not even that, they showed gameplay, but they actively made the gameplay better than it was in the real thing by like over-rendering it.
Oh, okay.
And it's like, for fuck's sake, the actual game was awful. The AI was shit.
So is this
Combat was shit. Everything was shit.
just to clarify then? I mean, that's definitely too many shish kebabs
It was awful.
in a small amount of time.
Yeah. At one
Was that
point,
the person who made Borderlands?
yes.
Okay, the original game. And
Yeah, he was
okay.
responsible for the original Borderlands.
I saw that he
games.
liked it.
Yeah, he loves that movie,
Mhm.
and the reason why he loves that movie is because there is a video of him, like we might be able to find it on YouTube. Put on Randy Pitchford.
Oh, bugger.
Randy Pitchford interviewing. No, just put Randy Pitchford interview. Okay, yeah.
Randy Pitchford.
Randy Pitchford interview Borderlands movie.
Oh, okay. So, did you know that it was originally filmed?
No,
as
Randy
a
Pitchford backstage in Borderlands.
Pitch, was it?
Pitchford. Yeah,
Just spelled like it sounds.
backstage.
Borderlands backstage.
Yeah.
Did you know it was originally done as a rated R?
Yeah, and then he turned it. Randy Pitchford wanted it to be for kids.
No, apparently it was the. I mean, it might have been a combination of him and the studio.
Oh right.
So where's the studio man?
If you go down, if you go down, see if you can find the video.
Like he originally made it as an R-rated thing anyway.
There it is. That one
This.
behind the scenes. Yeah, it is so painful.
Okay.
It is so painful. Just watch it. Watch it. Go for it. Go for it.
Did I click it? I don't think I clicked it, did I? We're just taking time. Yes, it's fine. Stop having a nipple cramp.
Yeah.
There's always a nipple cramp now. I don't know why. Oh, wait, hold on. I don't know if I did
This
that.
is Eli Roth, our director.
Hey everybody!
This is our E3. These
What's
are
up,
our
guys?
gamers, and you've got Edgar.
I
here.
know we have so much. He doesn't exist in the game, but he exists in the movie and in real life. It's Edgar Ramirez.
Well, Edgar Ramirez's character Atlas exists hypothetically in the game. We've never met him before in the game or in real life. We're meeting Atlas for the first time in this movie story. I'm so stoked that you're here doing this.
Is this the film or is the movie? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you,
This
man.
is
I'm
gonna
very,
be-
very happy.
This is gonna be a blast.
Congratulations.
Oh, thanks. You know,
He is a lot less passionate about it than the guy on the left.
Yeah.
Guy on the right doesn't really care.
No, I don't think he. I don't know
He's
if he'd
getting
even
paid.
actually agreed to do it at that point because Randy's basically just walked up to someone and said, "You're doing this, right?"
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, he would just say, no, maybe he's doing this.
I don't
But
know.
to him, it's just
But
like
look at
a-
the reaction. It doesn't read as someone who's like, "Oh hell yeah, I'm so happy."
I'll fast forward a bit. Let's see. I know the context now.
this is Eli Roth, our director.
Oh, him.
Not the director, by the way.
Hey everybody!
This is our E3. These
What's
are
up,
our
guys?
gamers, and you've got Edgar.
I
here.
know we have so much. He doesn't exist in the game, but he exists in the movie and in real life. It's Edgar Ramirez.
Well, Edgar Ramirez's character Atlas exists hypothetically in the game. We've never met him before in the game or in real life. We're meeting Atlas for the first time in this movie story. I'm so stoked that you're here doing this.
Thank you,
This
man.
is
I'm
gonna
very,
be-
very happy.
This
This is
Yeah,
gonna be a
yeah,
blast.
Congratulations.
Oh, thanks. You know, look, I feel like we're just getting started. The whole point is to entertain people, and this movie that Eli's making, it's unreal.
I mean, we have. I don't want to say what we're filming, but it's lots of blood, lots of guts. It's totally bonkers, but it's also very Borderlands. I have learned how to twirl a Vlad off.
you know what? I think we should. Let me show this.
Yeah, we can show that.
This is,
this is
um,
the stunt one. That's
This is
They had gore everywhere,
Yeah.
as much as you can imagine apparently, and they just cut so much of it away to the point there was so much as well that they had to cut so much of it away to make it
A PG or 12A. Or
yeah. That just apparently when you're watching it, like the action just kind of stops because they probably didn't have anything
Yeah,
to fill
because
it
they
with.
couldn't fill it out with anything else. Yeah. Oh fucking hell.
Yeah, you got you got Avengers: Infinity War chopping Thanos' head off,
Yeah. Yeah. Stupid, isn't it?
and apparently it was acted like nobody wanted to be there apart from Jack Black.
Yeah,
Which
but
is probably
Jack
'cause he's the
Black
one that
always
wasn't
just
there.
gives enthusiasm to everything, and yeah, he was just literally sat behind in the sound.
Yeah,
booth,
yeah.
Just
The only
enjoying a
one,
coffee, having a good time.
the only one that acted like he wanted to be there was the one that wasn't actually there.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
maybe
yeah.
it was just a shit show of a
I mean, maybe they should have just done an animated movie. It's an animated show anyway, TV game anyway.
Game.
And like you could do cell shaded on a really grand scale if you wanted to and make it look fucking awesome.
Yeah, like
You
imagine
know.
like the Dragon Ball kind of graphics, so they're
Yeah.
great.
Yeah. Why not do that? You
This is-
can
this-
do way more with that.
Yeah, yeah. Do I put more of this on or?
Yeah, if you want.
This isn't. This is
I don't know what's on it.
video game fans will recognize this as the Infinity. It's a Vladoff Infinity, and you've gotten pretty good at twirling.
Well, they have ones that actually, this one is light, so I
Yeah.
could really learn
Yeah,
to
yeah,
twirl
yeah.
because I don't want to smash a
You've
real
been
one.
good at that.
But Kate's amazing. Kate's
got-
like,
It's mostly this. It's just an awkward conversation with Randy Pitchford being like, "This is gonna be awesome," and everyone else is like, "Yeah, we're making a movie." So,
Eli seemed a little bit into it, but I'm sure he wouldn't be into it once he saw the finished product. Like, how do you take like it'd be like taking Deadpool apparently and making that like 12A.
yeah,
Oh, I've read.
yeah.
I was never a big Borderlands person, so I don't really know. It's never been a game that I really ever played. I don't think.
No,
No, I don't
Borderlands has
think I ever
never really done much for me. It's one of the ones that's really heavily based on numbers coming out of people when you shoot them.
did. Okay.
Like literally, you shoot a gun, and it gives a certain amount of HP damage.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
there's different levels, so you can walk into an area with a level 1 gun, and there's a level 7 person. and
Oh,
the
I
gun
see,
does
yeah.
nothing,
Yeah, yeah,
you know?
yeah.
And I don't have time for that shit.
It depends on the game.
I want to
If
be
there's
able to
no
go where I
logical
want and
reason-
shoot people, and then my skill issue should be the difficulty level. If I can't get into the end game boss because I'm getting my ass shredded, because I'm not like I don't have all the equipment, that
Yeah,
makes
yeah,
sense
yeah,
to me.
yeah.
But if I'm not able to get into the boss level because it's like, well, arbitrarily, your gun just isn't as good as the boss gun, which is like fucking 90 levels above you, go grind for 8 hours. It's
Yeah,
like, fuck
yeah, yeah.
off. I'm not doing that.
I was playing the game and it was that what's it called again now? Flintlock.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
It is really hard. Apparently, it's like easier than Dark Souls though. We're
Right.
playing most of it on normal.
Yeah.
And you got to one of the god battles, and I just did it so many times. And I was like, "Fuck it,
I'm not
fuck
doing
it."
Yeah.
I'm turning it onto easy,
Uh-huh.
and I did it, and then turned it back up to normal. And I had to do it for another god fight because they're fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, well, I imagine
It's
like...
hard enough anyway, but the god fights are just mega.
Yeah, I
They're
mean,
so
like,
long as well.
I imagine they probably are like, fucking just intentionally fucking difficult. Because
Very much.
every Souls game now has to do that. They have to have intentionally difficult bosses. And some of them don't get what makes a good Dark Souls boss. A good Dark Souls boss has got like predictable movesets that you can learn the pattern of and like adjust your fight style to
This
beat
has
them.
that.
Yeah,
It does have that.
but
There's
a
always
lot,
the two versions. One to get halfway down.
yeah,
and they
and
go
then
ape shit.
yeah, that's another Dark Souls thing as well. They started doing that. One of the good ones out there is the Surge, but the Surge is fucking ruthlessly hard.
I've heard of that, and I can't think what it is.
It's on Game Pass as well.
That's probably
But
what
it's
I've heard of
literally
it
it's
then.
like a Dark Souls one, but you're set in an industrial complex, and you start the game, and you're in a wheelchair, and you sort of go down a ramp in the wheelchair, and you're looking through this place, and then you get put into this rig that sort of connects something to your body, and sort of turns you into a cyber suited man essentially. You've got like a power like thing attached to you.
I can be the new Tony Stark.
Yeah. So you start running around and hacking up all the other people who've gone psycho because there's been this big sort of AI, like, psych out of the entire system, and loads of people have just lost their minds. And then you sort of gradually work your way through, and yeah, it's a good game. It's tough, but it's good.
See, if you can knock it down when you really need to, then it's cool. When something's just super hard, those bosses, well, they got to them and there wasn't an option to go down a difficulty.
Yeah.
I don't know. I probably wouldn't have got through them still.
No, yeah.
The furthest I got was like halfway, and even when it was on easy, it still wasn't like a foregone conclusion.
Yeah.
Like, you still had to, like, make sure you didn't die.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you seen any more of this body cam footage that's come out for the, where Trump was shot at?
No.
It's from just after, and it kind of... Where is it now, though? Why is it not coming straight up? I expected it would come straight up after it. Joe finished off the shooting, yeah. That's not the same. That's
No,
4
that's
years
just-
ago. Oh, here we go. It's not the right one, though. 'Cause it was from... This is from when they were on there talking to the guy. This is the one that was out before, and there's been another new one come out.
Right.
If I can't find it, I might just have to find it on. I remember who was listening to it before. What's this? Well, I mean, this might be it. This might even be a different one.
Interesting.
Yeah. And it's just silent for some reason. Here we go. I don't know why it's silent, but the other one had audio.
Yeah.
So this is when they were still. Oh, this might be the guy who peeked up and saw him. You had the one guy peeked up and was able to see him.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's what this is here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it must be, mustn't it? Yeah. Okay, that one wasn't out before then, so this is another new one that they've. I wonder if this is the beginning when he runs up and gets the. The other one's part with a copper going to a car and getting a gun out.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. This is when it's on the roof again, so this is. Everything that's come out about it so far fully confirms that there was no communication between the Secret Service and the police all around. They knew, like, as you saw, like they knew that a guy was there.
Yeah.
But somehow, like, it wasn't getting back to them. Where was this other body cams have gone? Am I spelling it right? Burton, is that? I was right, I think, wasn't it?
Can't remember.
It should say here, just like Butler. Butler. That's the issue. Looking at the wrong bloody place. 4 days ago. That sounds a bit better. What's this? Body cam footage from. Oh, here we go.
Come around the south side. Someone's on the roof. Come around the south side. Someone's on the roof.
What's up, man?
There's someone on the roof with white shorts.
See that dude running?
What's on the building? He's elsewhere.
Everything like the better items of why so if it did, why didn't it goes past the point of being
We do not have access on our room.
you know, it gets the Secret Service being saying, wasn't it, that it wasn't threatening, it was suspicious. If that's the point of threatening, then we'd have done something.
That's ridiculous.
It's like, what, somebody lying atop a roof pointing a rifle towards
Isn't
him.
threatening.
Isn't threatening, no.
Yeah.
That's a bit
They
suspicious.
keep cutting the fucking audio as well.
Yeah, it's a bit suspicious, ain't it?
Yeah.
But I wonder who's cut it as well, whether it was them originally or whoever's showing it. It's just weird. It's sped up a bit as well, look.
Yeah.
This is the one we just watched. When he looks up,
Looks
couldn't
up and
actually
goes back
see him.
down.
One of the key moments as well, really.
That's what we should.
Charlie, give us a word.
When that might be
Here's your contact. We're getting ready to
just him getting the big gun out.
Don't pull up your head, he's right there!
Parish, gas going.
This is where he was in I saw it on Occupation. That's the thing that was coming. Common person, the American one, making over great again, kind of fella. Thank you, that's the policeman in the store.
Fucking get close, bro, dude! Get close, bro, dude, he turned around on me! He's straight up!
Okay, we have 2 civilians attending to him. Police stop. I need police stop.
Turn into a game Call of Duty then.
In the stairs, the four stairs. I need an ambulance for the cops.
Yeah, they don't know.
Yo, Blasco! Yo, you about to hop up? He's laying down. He's on our next building over.
And I suppose they don't know if there's a second killer as well.
Yeah.
Second shooter, sorry.
Right after. Hey, right in front of him, bro. He's got a book bag. He's got AR laying down. But watch out, because he can down on you over there. Oh, this is gonna come. Oh, I talk to your ladder. I talk.
I will.
One more. Ready? Yep.
All right, ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3.
I haven't seen this bit. Right. Oh. Oh yeah, it's when you put that
Hey, call. Watch this direction. We don't know. Good.
Did I copy? You have one in custody.
This has got to be
Yeah,
the
got
one that we'd already seen is, you know, the one where it starts on the roof talking to a Secret Service person, which I'm guessing is probably when the police and the Secret Service finally communicated.
Yeah.
They got together, you know.
You gotta feel sorry for the parents, though.
What?
You gotta feel sorry for the parents of that kid.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, we don't know, though. They might have done some messed up stuff to make him like that.
Maybe.
He was in a Blackwater advert as a kid.
Yeah.
Blackwater, is that what the name of it was now? That intelligence agency.
Or was it Black Rock? I can't
Black
remember.
Rock, that might have been it. You know, whatever it was, a Democrat or before?
Yeah.
Which is the one
I
that
want to
Trump
do
is.
I want to do a deep dive into those kinds of companies at one point, like
What?
BlackRock and Halliburton and
Oh,
things
yeah,
like
yeah.
that, you know what I mean? Because like they're fucking interesting.
Yeah, yeah.
You know.
They're the kind of thing as well, though, that unless you look into that kind of stuff, a lot of people just never heard of them.
Never heard of them.
Black
But
Rock's
they're
like,
everywhere.
yeah, they're very, like, they're big, they're influential, they're... I think that's the only one I really know, is BlackRock. I know there's other ones, I've heard them mention before, but...
I mean, sure, by just researching one of them, you'll come across other ones as well, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, that's crazy, man. Just fucking full-blown footage of the shit happening.
And it's just how much it confirms as well, you know, that it wasn't...
Because they were aware of him a
communicated.
lot earlier than when that fucking shot rang out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they were aware of him before Trump went on stage,
And the police
apparently.
were definitely mentioning it.
Police were fully aware, like,
Yeah.
people had been saying it and telling the police around. That's how they originally found out. Cause
It's almost like the fucking Secret Service were like, oh, fucking cops. You know what I mean?
Or if they even were able to communicate it to them, because I'm pretty sure... Yeah, that was it now, yeah.
Were they on separate bandwidths or something?
I don't know about... Well, no, what I know is that they were talking to the police, one of the people from it, the police force, and they said that normally the FBI would contact them, the Secret Service would contact them beforehand, go through the plan, etc., etc.
Yeah.
But this time they had no contact or anything.
So they just didn't mention it?
They just didn't talk to them, they didn't communicate.
Fucking hell.
The first time they communicated was that bit afterwards.
I must have made so much noise when I did that as well.
What?
I rubbed my shoulder against it.
Oh.
Sorry, people at home.
Nah. They accept it by now. They know the level of
technicality.
Yeah, of I don't know what I was going to call it. Where's the favourite? Because I know I've got some stuff saved in there. Where is my favourite? I'm missing it. Oh yeah, it's right there.
Oh, there.
I hate when you have to play them all. I just want to look at them.
Yeah,
I don't want to play them all.
It's like, yeah. Why would I want to play all? The whole point of favourites is that you can go through.
In June 2022, Ukrainian...
Oh, okay, yeah, I was going to show you the Simpson thing, wasn't I?
Yeah, okay, let's look at some AI shit.
So this was, like I said,
Live
when I
action
first saw
Simpsons.
this, I was like, is this real? And then it was so good that I was like, it can't be real. This would be such a... Why would somebody that big of an actor have that smaller role in the Simpsons film?
Yeah.
The cameos, I guess.
Hi.
Let me just make sure it's still on the OBS one. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, cool.
Okay. Oh,
Hey there, I'm Homer Simpson.
Okay.
Welcome to our crazy little world.
What the fuck?
Let me introduce you to my family, friends, and some of the other colorful folks in Springfield. First up, there's my lovely wife, Marge. She's the glue that holds this family together with her patience and love. And check out her hair! Isn't it something? Next, we've got my boy, Bart. He's a little troublemaker, always getting into mischief. But deep down, he's got a heart of gold. Just don't tell him I said that. Then there's Lisa, our little genius. She's the smartest one in the family by a mile. Always reading, always thinking, and always trying to make the world a better place. Now, there's Ned Flanders, our next door neighbor. He's a bit too perfect sometimes, but you gotta love him. We've got my buddies from work, Lenny and Carl. We share a lot of laughs at the power plant. Speaking of which, my boss, Mr. Burns, is always around to make my job interesting. And his loyal assistant, Smithers.
It was just like the first gay actor I could think of.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Or AI could think
you
of.
would do a great job, though, to be fair.
Yeah, he does a great job in anything he does.
Yeah.
Is always by his side. Mo, the grumpy bartender at Mo's Tavern, is where I spend a lot of my time unwinding with it.
Ugly you up a bit more though for it, you know.
Yeah.
Go a bit more nose.
If anything, Steve Buscemi could play fucking Mo better.
Yeah, possibly.
You know what I mean?
He could play them both.
Yeah.
Him and Mr. Burns.
Well, no, because then who would you have Mr. Burns? I personally wouldn't cast him as Mr. Burns. It'd have to be a legitimately old actor.
Yeah, like an old, you know,
Ian
bad
McKellen.
guy. He's not too much of a good guy, though he is.
No.
You need to be a bad guy.
Yeah.
Someone that plays bad guys well. Like, Al Pacino, but not Al Pacino.
Yeah. Who's an old guy who could play Montgomery Burns?
Anthony Hopkins, but you'd have to like go on a diet or something.
Anthony Hopkins.
I can't. I mean, Patrick Stewart could maybe do it. He could have the look, but he would have to like. He could maybe, you know, has he played a bad guy much? I don't know.
I think so.
There we go. Would be a new challenge for him.
Yeah.
But then, would you want to, you know, have it around him because no offense, he's old. He could, you know, expire at any moment.
He could. That's true. Yeah. Yeah.
I wouldn't want to base my finger around him. But anyway, yeah, let me put the rest of these on because there's still another minute of the cast.
Yes, let's get going.
Someone saying about the AI, like it looks real, doesn't it?
It looks a bit like Seinfeld there, though.
Yeah. Sometimes they don't look completely like the actor in certain things, but they still look like people.
Yeah.
AI is just getting ridiculous now.
The Duff Beer. You'll often find Barney there too, my best friend and the biggest beer lover in town. Chief Wiggum is our local law enforcement, always trying his best to keep Springfield safe. Principal Skinner runs
Springfield, doesn't it, at the same time?
Yeah.
I like that.
Seymour Skinner.
Springfield Elementary, where Bart and Lisa go to school. He's always butting heads with Bart. Apu runs the Quickie Mart with his wife.
You know what it was? It was this that made me realise, you know, maybe it's not true, actually. Because I was like, Apu, he's not been in Simpsons. He was kicked out, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Because it was racism. And I'm like, Kumail Nanjiani.
Yeah.
I like that for Apu. I don't know. I think he should be older, though. Kind of. I don't know. He doesn't look like he's been run down by 8 kids.
He does now, though. Have you seen him recently? He doesn't look like that happy and young.
Him?
Yeah.
He's got, like, muscles or something.
Yeah, he got abs and shit for a bit, but I don't think he's still got them.
And then he, like, wore him down.
Yeah, because they didn't give him any more, like, you know...
Yeah, because he got in good shape.
Eternals.
He got in good shape with the Eternals, and then was one of the people wearing a bodysuit.
Yeah.
So it's kind of pointless.
He covered up all of his muscles that he'd spent ages working on.
And then it's kind of arguable that the Eternals will never finish being made.
There's a bit of the Eternals in Captain America: A New Order.
Is that the new one?
New World, yeah.
Oh, okay. How have you seen that?
Have you seen the trailer for that?
No, I didn't know there was any...
yeah, there's a trailer for that.
I'll put it on in a second.
Yeah.
What was the bit that... Well, I'll have a look in a second.
Yeah.
Wife Mangela. He's always got a friendly smile and a quick, "Thank you, come again." Milhouse Van Houten is Bart's best friend. He's a bit of a nerd and always gets dragged into Bart's schemes, but he's loyal to the end. Otto Man is the bus driver who gets our kids to school. He's a bit of a rocker and loves his heavy metal music, but he always gets the kids there, safely most of the time. Reverend Timothy Lovejoy is the pastor at the First Church of Springfield. He's there to guide us spiritually, though. Sometimes he seems a bit jaded. Dr. Julius Hibbert is our family doctor. He's always got a laugh, even when he's giving bad news. And boy, do we visit him often with all our injuries and mishaps. So that's the gang. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Welcome to Springfield.
That's crazy, man. How good I am getting right now. I would love to. I would love to be able to make some graphics again, but I don't need to anymore. I just type in on what is it called? I can't remember what they're called. The one to generate images. I legitimately made some images for some of the stuff, and then add some stuff to it. It's crazy the things you can do on there now, and the videos are even like next level. Okay, let's have a look at some of these things here because this is of course. You know what? I swear I had the oldest recording of a human voice. This might be interesting to see.
What is the oldest recording?
I can't do that. It's BBC. BBC will destroy your video. You can't play a BBC thing. Oh my God. BBC are horrendous. They are reporting on their own failings of being able to sort out the what's his name again now? Sue Edwards, the newsreader who has been confirmed to have had CP, as YouTube will force me to say it. They have CP on their computer and all that stuff, but the guy who supplied him with it all only got a 6-month suspended sentence, something like that. So essentially the dealer. So surely Sue Edwards is going to get napped all the time. And the BBC are not mentioning that part, obviously. They're just mentioning, they're not mentioning anything they've done or anything, the outcome of what it could be. They're just trying to make themselves look, look innocent in it all. Because if there's one thing we know about the BBC, it's that they are innocent in all situations. The BBC have never done anything wrong to anyone. They've never hidden a bad person or what they've done. They've never supported a royal family in messed up ways. They haven't screwed a lot of people. They've done nothing. I think we can all agree the BBC is a wonderful place, and we would all like to work there if we were only able to. I think personally, it's what we aim for. It's what we aim for in life. You know what we don't aim for in life, though? Is to be a Mr. Beast man. Have you heard about some more of the stuff that's come out about the Beast man?
Well, there's more.
Oh, well, which bits have you heard?
I've only sort of heard the initial stuff.
Which ones?
The stuff that he had a mate who was...
Like Chris?
Yeah, and all that stuff, and that he definitely said something on a chat board.
I know there's more since then.
Okay.
So obviously they had it in the house, the whole child... that anime thing that's of child that the guy draws of child situations.
Oh yeah,
sexual things. So they had that in their house, in their front room that they shared. So it's not like Mr. Beast didn't know it was there.
Jesus Christ!
But it gets worse than that though. That's minimal. That's still circumstantial. Maybe he didn't understand it. I don't know what the picture was, and maybe he was fantastical too. I don't know.
Right.
I don't know what. I don't really want to know.
No.
I don't need to know now though, because he has also been proved to employed somebody on the sexual
child
register thing.
Well, fucking hell.
Yeah, what's that called again now? I can't think.
The sexual...
sex register.
Sex register. Sex offenders register.
Sex offender register, yeah. That one, don't... Whenever somebody makes a joke on stage about being on some kind of register, it's that one.
Yeah.
That's the joke. That's the register they're referring to.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can search apparently through somebody's face on that. So say if you had somebody that was popping up on a video every now and then when you just need an extra few people,
Yeah.
Then if somebody always had a mask on for some reason,
Yeah.
it's almost like they were trying to hide their face so they couldn't be searched for anything.
Yeah.
Because they weren't super comfortable. Almost like maybe their nickname was Delaware because they weren't allowed to go back to Delaware.
Jesus Christ.
And that is exactly what it is. That's confirmed in one of the videos and everything when he's talking to him. Like, it says sex offender. That, you ever heard of Jake the Viking on it?
No.
He was one of the people that has, like, you know, come out against some of the stuff.
Right.
Because he used to work with him and he's seen some of it, etc., you know.
Right.
So a lot of this stuff has come from some people that worked there and has, like, kind of whistleblown. One of the main guys in general, I can't remember his name now. I watched two parts of his thing, because he's also proving that Mr. Beast is, like, doing illegal lotteries.
Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah, yeah.
So he's basically like the mafia.
It's just, like, taking advantage of...
Actually, he's worse than the mafia, because the mafia don't deal in child porn.
I mean, I don't know. We haven't seen yet that Mr. Beast specifically deals in CP.
No. Oh, yeah.
Yes. I think I'm better at doing this just because I've had children, so I've got it into my mind to edit in many ways. I'll say the messed up stuff, but I'll say it in a particular way.
Yeah.
See, I'm more YouTube friendly. Who'd have thought that? Who'd have ever fucking thought that?
No, I know, right?
Oh my god. But yeah, man. I did other bits to it as well. I'm trying to remember. There's so many bits. Like,
I told you, anyone who pretends that they're fucking perfect is absolutely not, and they're hiding something.
Yeah, man. This is
every
annoying.
fucking time. Every time.
Evil Hippie used to always say this about Mr. Beast, like,
Yeah.
for years. And
Yeah,
I was
he's
like,
he's
"No, I just
doing
think he's
everything.
cool."
No, he's doing everything too good. Why is he so good?
And
why is he trying
annoyingly-
to project so hard that he's so good?
Annoyingly, that does seem to be the case
It
this
does,
time.
yeah.
It was really let down by him, man.
Yeah.
And generally, I think a lot of people will be, like, it'd be interesting to see if his. I highly doubt that his views or subscriptions would have been affected yet.
Yeah.
People are still talking about whether he's just going to try and, you know, like.
309
force
million
through.
subscribers.
No,
yeah.
that's still. That's gone up since I last remembered. I thought
Fucking hell.
he'd reached like 200 million. I know he got one of the subscription badges that nobody else has got.
Oh, right, yeah.
He got like the first of a kind. It must have been for going over 3 million, though. It couldn't have been for 2 million.
Yeah.
But apparently, like, the dislike ratio for this as well, for this video that came out since,
It's really high.
really bad, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find. Let me. Cause I want to show you just like a little snippet from some of the things that this guy was putting on. Dog pack, that was it. Straight away, look.
Fucking hell, dog pack.
There we go. Okay, so.
Of course they've got a fucking name for it.
That's 2 weeks ago. That was the first one. So this must have been the new one then.
He's a sociopath.
I'm hungry. All right, jokes for food. I wish a philanthropist YouTuber would just give me 10K and not film it. Hey, what the hell happened to you? Mr. Beast, that's what happened to me.
What we do here is go back.
I'm not going to leave this whole skit on. Go over to his thing and watch that if you want to watch it. You know, he's doing a riff on that old content cop thing.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
I suppose he talks about later on that people were complaining that he made a joke of it at the beginning in the last one. I guess he doubled down on it. He's talking about stuff that, you know, like is full on though, so I don't blame him for having a bit of a light intro at all.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me see if I can find some like the. So this is the one guy talking about some of his stuff.
But I've been in some videos. I've worked on a lot of them. I was there from 2019 to 2020, 2021-ish when I came back and did some more. I was there when they were authentic, and then I saw the transition to what I feel like is a company. He's like a TV show now. It went from YouTuber guy with a camera to Amazon. The culture around
But
there.
you know, the amount of people that he says, like, you know, people coming in to do like a contestant task or something. The amount of them that are actually just working there. Like that Matt guy who had like 3 chances.
Yeah.
And but before that, he was on a video as well. Where if you left the circle, then you know you'd well, you don't leave the circle.
Right, yeah.
And you get a certain amount. And he left first, really weirdly.
Right.
But he was lucky because whoever left first won a Cybertruck.
Oh, that's handy,
convenient.
isn't it? That's handy because everyone else is trying to stay there for as long as possible.
Mm.
But he might have known.
Almost like that.
That's strange how. Oh, sorry. It's strange how that could be the case.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I clocked onto this as well. This random person that they had for this escape challenge where you had to like get down this tower.
Yeah.
Not that old. I recognised him because he was from Britain's Got Talent. He was a stuntman. Well, not a stuntman, sorry. A escape artist.
Escape artist. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking
It didn't bother me. I was like, well, he would probably be the kind of person that would need it.
Yeah.
But it was just bull. You could tell. So many of his new videos, he's right. Like you can just see how some of it's just blatant CGI and manufactured. Like it's just not. Which I could get over some of that stuff. But then when you have like, let me find see if I can see any of the lottery stuff. That might have been on the last video. This might just be all this interview more than anything, Wow. I didn't remember the interview being so long.
Yeah.
Where's the Delaware bit? Is that on the old video by any chance? Okay, let's look. What are you talking about?
And, that's a known issue of traditional media. Did you witness or hear about any sexual misconduct at the company?
It's crazy. I probably hung out with Ava the most out of the main cast just because I was on Beast Hacks. Beast
I don't know if
Yak.
you've seen the amount of people that are having to go at, I can't remember who it was now. Somebody that, not even purposely called him a guy or something.
Yeah.
And he was like, hold on, they're getting all ticked off that you shouldn't misgender them and all this stuff. I'm like, hold on, who gives a crap about how this person feels now?
About their gender.
Yeah, I don't give a shit how they feel. Why should we give them the respect of saying what gender you want to be? For me, that's a respect thing. If somebody is looking at child porn and doing all this shit, I ain't gonna fucking. Or that's just at the very least looking and doing it, sending photos as well. We know. Hopefully that's it.
Yeah.
Very little chance it is though, let's be honest.
Yeah, no, it's
they've had the disgusting thing to think about as well is they've had so many challenges that involved kids. Yeah. Like ages 1 to 100 one just recently, for example.
That's
when you think that he was there the whole time. And he was actually here at that point.
Yeah.
So. I might be wrong about that, to be fair. But
I don't fucking.
It's hard to fathom.
Again, it just happens all the time. It's like every fucker out there seems to be fucking weirdly into this shit, and I don't know what the fucking cause is.
Yeah, they were always on my sleep, so I go back on track my legs and joints. Oh, this wasn't
good, but the blisters on my feet still hurt.
In 2021, I spent $44,000 in taxes alone, and now I spent all that money on doing stand-up. I bought plane tickets to go do comedy festivals. My family back home, I gave them a bunch of stuff that they needed. And having.
I don't know where the lottery one is.
If you're around Greenville, you know these stories of.
And the Delaware thing as well.
Podcast and talked about how Mr. Beast.
Oh yeah, I think it might be because I don't think I got this far.
I think I get it though. It's just.
Yeah. These are the lotteries, okay. Just to give you an idea.
All right, limited edition shirt or hoodie, and we're going to pick a random one in 10 minutes and give them $2,000.
Have we done iPhones yet?
Yeah. Oh,
we did one.
Oh, wait. Hey, yeah. Daryl, first, actually, before we do that, we never picked a pinata.
So these clearly fit the definition of an illegal lottery. These clips are also not out of context. No.
That's the perfect time to show you them for that little bit. Just an example there, you know. Just basically a misadvertising and all that.
Yeah.
But I don't know if there's some kind of exceptions because it's YouTube, etc. You know what I mean?
Technically, you're not allowed to do it because it's YouTube.
Yeah, because you are actually advertising, buying and that to kids and stuff too.
Yeah.
You're literally saying if you do it in this time, you can win this. Whereas then, over 6 minutes later than the time, and you suddenly realise, oh, we never did it. Oh, we'll pick one now.
Yeah.
Basically.
What the fuck is going on with YouTube people, guys? Seriously.
I don't think it's just YouTube people. I think it's just people.
Yeah, it does seem to be.
These things are always in every in every facet. You know, it's just whatever thing it is that you see the most. Like we've seen it also in the comedy scene.
Yeah.
There's been a few people. Like the most recent one that I can still think of is Alex Black. Was that his name?
Yeah, yeah. Everyone still talks about him.
Really?
Well,
in what way?
Yeah,
Like-
right. No, like you know.
What, as in, is it like the last one?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
the
yeah.
last one I know of.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. If you're gonna make a joke about any like nearby like PDF file,
Yes.
then it's gonna be him.
Yeah.
For us, anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
But then other people will be someone else. Maybe they would assume a Logan Paul.
Maybe their own uncle. You never know.
Hmm?
So maybe their own uncle. You never know.
Well, that's not very nice. I wouldn't assume. Maybe their uncles are lovely people.
Maybe they are. Maybe they're not. You don't know.
Or maybe I do.
Well,
Maybe I am their uncle. You don't know that either.
Oh dear.
I live to be an uncle. Did you do all your things, by the way?
Oh yeah, that was it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. We're in the cruise time now.
I did enjoy that, though.
Yeah.
I was a fan. We never actually spoke much about that Borderlands film, though. Have you seen that? Or
No, I'm not going to be watching that.
No, so you've
not
heard the
watching
same
that
thing as me,
fucking Drek at all.
I'm assuming you have heard the same.
Yeah, it looks awful. Everyone says it's awful. It's got a fucking like 6% Rotten Tomato score or something like
really?
that. It's fucking diabolically bad.
It just seems to be another one of them of the studio getting involved, like in the middle of it, you know, trying to change it last minute.
Yeah.
Like Justice League, you know.
They
You
always
think
get
they'd
cold
learn?
feet on things with like R ratings,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
then
yeah.
you look at the success of Deadpool,
Mhm.
and it's like, oh, Jesus Christ.
And there's so much more.
$1 billion for a R-rated movie.
There's still so much more. If at least they'd planned to have it from the beginning to be a 12,
Yeah.
then they could have like done a lot more insinuating the
violence.
the
Yeah.
gore. You know,
Yeah,
like you can always imply there's blood, but you always see like a shadow some
Yeah.
of it.
You could have them
you
fight
would
a
stab 'em
shitload
in
of,
and
like-
you just see the shadow, the blood splatter.
Yeah,
for
you could
example.
have them fight robots as well,
yeah, that
or
works really well.
animals, or
Yeah,
you know,
aliens,
aliens.
or how to get away with it in
yeah,
Avengers.
Yeah.
There's no actual humans being killed.
Yeah, that's it.
literally.
You're not showing any human dismemberment. It's alien dismemberment, and that's fine.
Humanoid, if you count Loki.
Yeah.
That's about the nearest, and you could probably get away with one like that.
But Loki doesn't actually sort of, get minced in two or anything. He gets nobly stabbed.
No, he picks him by the neck. Remember?
Yeah. And, oh no, he breaks his neck.
Yeah, just slowly like.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
see him break.
Yeah.
Visceral, man.
That was pretty brutal.
Yeah,
now that I
yeah.
think of it.
I'm saying like
But
that was in the film.
That was to put the fucking fear into you of like, oh shit, people die.
Yeah. It's almost like they had that at the beginning of that film for that reason.
Yeah.
And at the beginning of Endgame, they had Thanos getting his head chopped off.
Yeah. To be like, oh, we're not done yet, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like just to make a point, like, yeah, this is not going to be what you thought it would be.
No. Endgame was amazing as well. What a fucking landing.
I mean, for me, Infinity War will still be better.
Oh,
than
it's better
Endgame.
than Endgame, yeah.
But yeah, it was still a great landing, as you
Yeah.
say. There's things you can pick apart from it that aren't necessarily big plot holes.
Yeah.
But more just mistakes.
Yeah.
But considering the size of it, and everything that's come into it, you'd expect a lot more than that.
Yeah.
Because the biggest one was like the double Ant-Man.
Oh, yeah.
But I think they might explain that away in the Deadpool film.
They might do.
Maybe, did they? Maybe?
What am I going to say?
Oh, okay.
What am I going to say, am I?
I've seen a few spoilers for it. Like I've seen Channing Tatum as Gambit.
Yeah.
I've seen what was it now? Nice Pool.
Oh, Nice
Lady
Pool.
Lady
Pool,
Deadpool.
yeah, Lady Pool and Nice Pool, yeah.
I didn't realise Dog Pool was actually like a. I didn't realise there were all these different versions of
Dog Pool
Deadpool.
is literally the ugliest dog in the UK as well.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
It looks like CM Punk, the wrestler. He's got a famously ugly dog.
Yeah.
That he has everywhere. Called Larry.
Yeah.
To the point that he's feuding with somebody at the moment because he stole a bracelet that had his wife's name and more importantly his dog's name on it.
Nice.
He didn't care so much about his wife, it's a dog.
Yeah, it's the dog that's important. Yeah.
I mean, the wife's fine, she would survive on her own. The dog, it just looks like he can't function.
Yeah.
It looks like Dog Pool, like one of those ones where it looks like, if he didn't file his teeth down, it would stick through his head or something.
Yeah.
Like those balls in somewhere.
It's genuine. It's a fun movie. You'll really enjoy it. That's what I'll say. It's a fucking fun movie.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to seeing it, and it will be fun watching it with
Yeah.
Being able to watch that kind of shit with my son.
Yeah.
The goddamn.
The thing is, again, like a lot of the other Deadpool movies, it's a very unconventional movie.
Yeah.
Certainly in sort of Marvel terms, it's unconventional in the way it tackles the story, in the way it tackles, you know, the end of it and everything like that. It's really very different.
Well, you kind of expect that either way, wouldn't
Yeah.
you? With
And it is one of those
Deadpool.
things as well, like because it's an R-rated movie and they know not all of the kids can watch it.
Yeah.
You don't have to watch Deadpool at all to watch any other movie. It's its own like
Yeah.
nicely contained.
Still in the MCU though.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's the one thing that they confirmed that early, didn't they?
Yeah.
Which is nice. I mean, they confirmed a lot of stuff early, making the point straight away. Like, this isn't about advertising the future.
No.
Like, and this is about the film.
Yeah.
Like, and how you get from A to B. We've already told you what we're doing.
It is a glorious movie for lots of reasons, but I won't spoil anything.
Yeah.
You know, yeah.
I am glad just to know, though, that, you know, it at least stuck the landing and stuff. Just to know it's decent and he hasn't been a flop.
Yeah.
Or he hasn't, like, you
yeah,
know,
well,
destroyed
I mean,
what Deadpool
1
was.
billion is a fucking absolutely ridiculous amount of money to make from a.
I didn't know it had made that.
Yeah,
It made 1 billion.
Yeah, it made 1 billion.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Already as well. That was really quick.
It was quick.
And that's the thing. Not many films that have made that.
The thing is, like, Marvel seem to think that everyone who watches Marvel movies are kids, but they don't seem to remember the fact that this started in 2006.
Yeah.
Lots of the people, including myself, who started watching these movies when I was 16, have watched these movies all the way now till I'm fucking 34.
And 15 is like, R-rated is just 15, so
Yeah.
the people that were even like, you know, 3 or 4 when it started and watching it
are
the
still
whole life,
watching it, yeah.
they're up to 15 now.
Yeah. It doesn't make sense to keep everything as this fucking, you know,
Yeah, Max is the
squeaky
perfect
clean.
example actually of that.
Yeah.
Because he is pretty much at that age now.
And it's something that
Watch
happened
it all his
naturally
life.
in comic books as well. Comic books naturally became more like violent, and the you know, artwork became more like visceral and bones
more
crunching and like blood.
nearer to graphic novels and stuff.
Yeah. Because they knew that there was an audience that had grown up with comic books as they initially were, and now they wanted to show them something fucking else. And if you don't fucking push for it, someone else will, and they'll get there. And they have. The Boys is fucking phenomenally good, and Marvel are just not paying attention to the appetites of people if they don't make more R-rated shit.
Well, so luckily they do seem to now, like they are aware of it, you know.
Yeah, they're making more like moves in that direction.
I mean, if, you know, Deadpool made $1 billion, like most of the Marvel films have made $1 billion.
Yeah.
Endgame is the only one I know of for definite.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't be surprised if Infinity War has.
Yeah. Infinity War made well over $1 billion. So did Endgame.
Yeah, but that's like a big
more.
stepping point, though, isn't it? Not a lot of films go over $1 billion.
No, yeah.
It'd be interesting to see, actually, to see.
But you see, some marketing dickhead will be like, "Oh, but you see, if they'd done it as a PG-rated movie instead of an R-rated movie, they could have made 4 times as much money." And it's like, no, they wouldn't, because it wouldn't have been the same movie. You fucking losers.
Well,
you don't get it. Like,
yeah, that's the difference.
Yeah, the movie has to be true to what it is. If you're doing something that's based on something that's really hardcore and brutal, you better make it a fucking R-rated movie, because otherwise you're just not being true to the original fucking thing. And the original thing was popular, and you're wanting to make something because of it, because it was successful for what it was. So why change that? Again, that's why The Boys worked. You know?
Yeah.
If anything, The Boys went harder in certain places.
Which, yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. You just go by the general feeling of it.
Yeah.
Here we go. Look at this then. Oh, okay. There's more than I thought. No Way Home, Endgame, Dark Knight, Black Panther, Top Gun, Deathly Hallows, Incredibles, Lord of the Rings. Actually, let's have a look for any R-rated then. That wouldn't have been R-rated. I don't think the new Top Gun.
Nope, none of that.
None of Dark. No, that wasn't either. That was 12A.
Nope. None of that.
Jurassic Park?
None of that. No.
No?
No. None of that.
Far From Home, Captain America, Frozen.
No, none of that.
Furious 7, maybe.
No, that wasn't. No.
Really?
No.
That's some violence.
12A, mate.
My damn. The things that kids, Beauty and the Beast made over $1 billion. Wow.
That's crazy. I didn't know that.
Yeah. I'm guessing that means the newer version. Yeah, 2017. Yeah. I would scroll down, but it's had a freezing moment.
It's had a freezing moment.
It'll come back. It'll freeze and unfreeze on its own. 'Cause it's all about to fall.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, it is.
Come on, you nip.
It's having a problem.
Oh,
It's
why? It's
having
a
a little
program
bit
rather
of
than
a-
the actual internet.
It's having a little bit of a melee. Let it have its.
Maybe
its
we
time.
have to next time go back to Chrome if you're going to be crap, AVG.
Oh,
Ah,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
you heard that, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you heard that.
Right,
You're like,
so
oh, shit, no,
Avatar,
don't
Way
go
of
to
the
Chrome.
Water, Frozen 2, Avengers Age of Ultron. Nope, none of this.
Joker, maybe.
Joker was actually
That was
R-rated.
R-rated. I feel like I remember hearing everybody make a big thing about that, making $1 billion, you know.
Yeah.
So that's the only one so far. Pirates of the Caribbean, Transformers. Yeah,
No.
that's it.
So
I think
fucking
Joker is the only
amongst
one.
That and Joker, that's the only two.
That's a good, you know, company to be in, though.
Yeah.
Like, you know, fucking the Joker. I mean, I don't know when the second one comes out of that.
Well, Folie à Deux.
Folie à Deux, yeah. With a Lady Gaga.
Yeah.
We definitely.
It
didn't-
looks really good.
Yeah, does it though?
Yeah. I trust that director to give us something interesting.
I'd be interesting. Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Did you ever hear of Willem Dafoe's idea for a Joker sequel?
I feel like I might have heard about a sequel with him, including him.
Yeah, he basically his idea that he wanted to do was like there'd be Joaquin Phoenix's Joker, and then
okay.
there'd be Willem Dafoe coming up as a different Joker, like just taking on the whole fucking aspect of it, and
Yeah.
and you know just the fight of two Jokers.
Well, yeah, because that's the whole like Joker thing anyway. There's been, depending on which like you know story you go with,
Yeah.
origin story, there was multiple Jokers for some of them.
Yeah, well, in Gotham,
one
there
of
was
them.
at least, yeah.
Gotham.
Yeah.
What?
Gotham.
Oh, in the program.
The series.
Yeah. I think that was based on a storyline as well from the comics.
Oh yeah, I mean, there's so many different comic.
Yeah.
And the DC universe
Standalone
goes
things.
all the way all over the fucking place. So
Yeah. There were standalone things in it as well, like
Yeah,
different purposely different versions of things as well.
Yeah, yeah.
So figuring out which is even the timeline, the proper timeline is a challenge.
Yeah, definitely can be. Yeah. How long have we been going? I wonder.
2.5, something like that, I think. I got a proper like sudden waft of heat, man. I have.
Oh yeah,
I
two
think
and a
it's got
half. I think I'm
mucked.
probably gonna have to start heading home.
Yeah, that's fine, man.
So there we are, ladies and gentlemen. We've had a little natter about various places you'd never want to fucking live.
I mean, don't assume that you know where I would want to or would not.
Do you want to live in the Real School or Q8 city?
Q8? There'd be some nice food,
There would be.
but no.
No.
There'd probably be a lot of people there as well.
Yeah.
It's
Way
crazy,
too
isn't
many
it?
people.
Super hot place and it's just filled with people.
Yeah, sweaty, hot, like just fucking hot and aggravated people.
Now you're just being racist.
No.
Racistical.
No.
Racistical.
I'd be the aggravated one.
Because you're around other races, I see.
Oh shit! There's no even you can't even win when someone says something like that. 'Cause
No,
if
you
you
can't,
if you
obviously,
try
yeah.
and
Yeah.
aggressively deny it, it's like the lady doth protest too
Yeah,
much.
yeah, exactly.
You know.
Which is why it's really fun to do to people.
Yeah. Oh well, that's been Squishy Logic for this week, ladies and gentlemen. I have a show called Post Apocalyptic Metal Treehouse that's available on Spotify, YouTube, iTunes, Stitcher, wherever you get your podcast.
Not everywhere.
Well, not everywhere, because I need to update the RSS feed and do a load of extra stuff, and I actually need to release some new episodes, which I promise I will do in a couple of months' time. I'm almost through the bullshit, ladies and gentlemen. I'm nearly there. Carl.
Oh, yeah.
I've got 2 weeks left until the second to last payment, and then I don't have to deal with this shit ever again.
What, in second to last? So you're out of the contract kind of
Yeah,
thing?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you just went along did you have only a few payments left or something then in the end?
I had plenty of payments left. I had 7 payments.
You managed to get out early out of it then or
Nope.
something? What did you do?
Just paying it out.
Oh, you just paying it off in full?
Yeah.
Oh, you crazy bastard.
So, yeah, well.
That would not be the way I would go about that.
Yeah, I know. I shouldn't have.
No. I would have saved myself some goddamn money.
Yeah.
Fuck that shit. Especially...
Trying to, you know,
It's a good way to get out of it, clean.
Yeah.
You know, it does the job of getting out clean, so you can just then, you know, be done.
Yeah. That's it. I don't want to fucking deal with it anymore.
Yeah. If you got the availability to do it, I get it.
Yeah. It's the choice of I can either deal with him and the whole situation for longer, or I can just end paying the contract when I'm supposed to, walk out the other side and just be like, never talking to any of you again.
Yeah.
You know, and I'd much rather just do the second at this point.
And that way, like, you know, you're covered and stuff at least.
Legally, yeah.
And what happens, like, on his side, then? Is he just stay there with it, or is it just you're off the thing then, so if he doesn't pay
I've
then you're...
sent them a letter basically saying, yeah, I'm not making any payments past the final payment of September.
Oh, okay.
And, yeah, so they can't ask me for any more money. It doesn't matter if he wants to try and stay there. If he wants to, he's going to have to do it himself. Cause I'm not
he'll
paying.
transition, like, on his own.
Yeah,
and then
because I will not be involved in that contract anymore.
Yeah. That's the main thing.
Yeah.
Just keep an eye on it as well, because you know what some of the places are like. You don't want it to suddenly screw up your credit file. Just keep an eye on it in case they accidentally put a thing in.
Oh no, they can't do anything about it.
No, but they might do by accident.
If they do it, then I'll fucking, you know, I'll tell them what the fuck you're doing.
But yeah, but that's what I'm saying. You won't know unless you keep an eye on it. Yeah. But just they can get rid of it easy enough anyway. Like,
well, it's a standing order, and I've got control over it.
I don't mean standing order. I mean if they try and, like, you know, if he does anything and, you know, it would be anything that he misses a payment he was supposed to continue making, and then he goes against your credit file, you know, because they haven't took off the marker for your account or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, just because I've learned with any of these, any things like this and most things, people rarely do their job properly. It's weird, you know.
Yeah, strange, isn't it?
Feels like people can't be bothered.
Yeah.
And the people that do have jobs complain about not having enough money despite, like, the fancy cars they're always in, and the big ass houses and the fancy holidays they take.
Yeah.
I'm definitely not talking about nurses there.
Fucking hell.
Nurses don't turn up at the house in swanky ass cars, talking about going away to America and this, like, 70-person party in their garden.
They work
garden
hard.
house that they've got.
They work hard. They should enjoy themselves.
Yeah, don't bitch about not having enough money, don't they? They got plenty. Anyway.
Right. Yeah.
It's impossible being illogical, trying to look at that kind of stuff logically. But if you're able to
be squishy enough
and logical enough,
you can probably manage.
And if not, just get high and it'll be fine.
That's how you remain squishy.
A bag of weed.
Everything
From
good.
your squishy with a bag of weed.
Jesus.
There you go. Bye bye.
Ta-ta.